Hello, everybody. Uh, quick reminder, switch from top chat to live chat, so you're gonna see every comment. It's been a while. I might be rusty for this one, but yeah. I saw something, that's why I decided to spontaneously go live and talk about this a little bit. This will not gonna be a long live stream, but I want to talk about this. I issue an open invite to both Lauren DeLaguna and Starlight if they want to talk about it. So what happened? But before that, let me address the chat. By the way, clip channels, feel free to record. This might gonna be unlisted and go to my playlist later on. I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave this up, but this is gonna be probably unlisted on my playlist. By the way, check out my playlists every now and then. There's many unlisted videos. So let me check out the chat real quick. Hi Lexi Lou. Hi Chicken Cakes. Hi Maddie. Hi Ruru. Hi UC Boss Sweetie. Hi D Johns. Hi Happy Hippie. Hi AGM. Hi Marique. By the way, this is an open chat. No matter what opinion you have, you can feel free to type. Good to see you, Nadia G. Hi, Steve Billings. Let me check out. I haven't been on StreamYard for so long. Let me find my... Where are we? Here. Okay. So, where have I been? I wouldn't call it a break really, because I was here and there, but I haven't really been that much on YouTube. I haven't streamed in a while. Probably my notifications don't even go out that much, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm enjoying real life more. Weather is good. There's much more important things for me than YouTube, and I needed a break from breaks are needed sometimes for your own mental health and stuff. So I had other things were more important than YouTube for me. So yeah, but I checked in Discord every now and then to see what's going on. So I'm aware of everything that went down, and in the next couple of days I might go live and talk about all the stuff. Molly, I haven't even touched the Molly stuff yet. So but today's gonna be about Lauren and Starlight, but the next time I'm gonna touch the Molly stuff. I'm gonna touch the cancel culture stuff. I'm gonna touch Tiffany, Swamp Shell, all of them. I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say about a lot of things. Well, I'm going to talk about swatters. Tonic got caught swatting. I'm going to touch on this. It's going on. But hi, Nix. Good to see you. Hi, Life Rewinded. Oh my God, I need to get used to StreamYard again. Hi, Betty Washington. Good to see you. Hi, Desert Eagle. Okay, so what happened? So I don't know where this started between the two. That's why I'm gonna drop a link really soon if they want to come up. I'm not sure. I reached out to both of them. Let's see if someone wants to come up then. But I don't know what happened between them. I thought they were getting along, but apparently not anymore. So they were on a panel. I'm not going to advertise who they were on because I don't like the person. I four scores. And the person they were on, by the way, said way worse stuff than what Starlight said. Just saying. And that brings me to the fake outrage later on. So, but let's hear what happened real quick. So let me bring this up.
You're fat.
Yeah, you look like a Holocaust survivor.
Oh, you're gonna.
Okay, so they were arguing on a panel, and so let's hear for people who don't know what happened here.
You're fat.
Yeah, you look like a Holocaust survivor.
Oh, you're gonna say that after you know that my grandma's literally a Holocaust.
That's exactly why
That's
I said it.
whoa, hello. What did you just say? What the
Nothing.
fuck?
I didn't say anything.
Oh my
Flip
God, hello,
flip
what?
it.
I
Okay,
didn't
I
say
think I got
anything,
enough
Abe.
Wait,
tonight.
did you
Thank
just
you,
say
Full
what I
A.
think
I
you
didn't
just
say
said?
nothing.
Like, hello, did you just say what I think you just said?
I didn't say nothing, Abe.
Oh my
You misheard
God!
me, sir.
So now I'm gonna represent what you just stated, and that was fucked up. Just
Okay,
say it.
that's fine.
You
I'll own
just
it.
stated that she looked like a Holocaust survivor.
I'm sick of her
Wow.
fucking talking
That's kind of a
about
I
it.
gotta, I
common
gotta say
insult,
hello.
though.
That's worse than the diabetes shit you pulled in the past. God
Oh,
damn. Hello.
Well, she's calling me fat.
So Lauren DeLaguna called her fat. I mean, Lauren DeLaguna has a habit of doing that. And first of all, so but Lexi Lou who did? Lexi Lou is not anti-Semitic. Get the fuck out of here. I have been accused of that. Many others have been accused. But let me first say this because I'm not gonna sit here biased or anything. The comments of Starlight were disgusting. I'm gonna call her out. Starlight, do better. The there, no matter how people feel about the numbers, the Holocaust was terrible. Uh, People were killed. Jewish people were killed. Disabled people were killed. Gypsies were killed. Uh, you name it. Uh, Too many people have lost their lives during that dark period, and it's disgusting. But the host they were on, who acted like very outraged, said way worse than what happened. Africans were killed, exactly. That's gonna be swept under the rug by many people. All minorities, gay people were killed, but too many people have been killed during that dark period of time. There's nothing to be. There's no there's nothing to make jokes about when it comes to that, and it's very low. Um, and Lauren de Laguna is Jewish. Lauren de Laguna's grandmother is a Holocaust survivor. I think she's interviewed her. Uh, there's not many Holocaust survivors left. It's very distasteful and like just I mean Lauren says stuff too that is questionable, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like all righteous during arguments, and that's why I'm gonna call it fake outrage. During arguments many people have said you know distasteful, low things, including me. I'm not going to sit here all righteous. I have said things, especially during arguments, which I am not proud of. There's a difference between if someone is heated or if someone, isn't in an argument, or if someone like nonchalantly says something or joke you know like it's going off the tongue really easy. So it is, yeah. Many people, yeah, rural. You said the F word and stuff in while heated. I've said things that I'm not proud of. Many people have said things that I'm proud of. But the thing is this: people can be outraged about this, especially Jewish people, especially people who lost people in the Holocaust, especially I mean, Lauren has every right to be, offended, upset, and everything. What I mean with the fake outrage that's happening already, Pissy V over there, of course, clips it. She doesn't clip Tonic the Swatter. She doesn't clip her buddies saying anti-Semitic stuff, saying racist stuff, saying homophobic, transphobic stuff. Never clips it. Never clips it. But that's why I'm calling it fake outrage. I'm not saying people shouldn't be outraged. People have every right to be outraged over this. However, certain people like Pissy or others who gonna probably jump on that bandwagon, uh, should shut their mouth. Wendy, you pissy, fucking fat, sloppy, drunk, alcoholic bitch. Shut the fuck up. Fucking grab beer can 82 and go to fucking sleep, bitch. Go to fucking sleep. You hypocrite fucking bitch. Not, I wanted to say the C word, but people don't like the C word, so I'm gonna cut down on that one. So it's disgusting what Starlight said, absolutely. I'm not cool with it. We have Jewish people listening. We have Jewish people in the community. We have other people who are affected by this. Schindler's List is a great movie. I watched it many, many times. I recommend it. There's another thing, a beautiful, beautiful life. Other, I think there's a film called Holocaust too, which is very good. It's nothing, it's a touchy subject, just like racism, just like anti-gay speech, anti-trans speech and stuff. But that's that's a whole different topic with the anti-gay stuff and stuff. But that's like what is it called, that's tolerated like around here, unfortunately, by too many people. Too many people tolerate that stuff around here. Too many people let racist comments fly. People should be held accountable. Starlight should be held accountable, and I'm sure she knows she fucked up. I'm sure she knows. But you have people like Abe, who said he want to skull fu say key a corpse. He wants to rape someone, and then like, there's like disgusting. I haven't searched. I haven't should be prepared and gather the clips of him saying really, really, really outlandish stuff, and people from the 3-letter group, which PCV is friends with, said horrible, horrible things about living people too, living and dead. So, it's disgusting what she said. I'm not condoning it. I don't think anyone should give a pass. It should be called out. And but the people who are fine with other people around them saying horrible things and laugh about it and give it a pass should shut the fuck up. That's why I have a problem with PCV clipping it. That's why I have a problem with the fucking anyone from that camp especially should shut the fuck up. You have no leg to stand on. You barely can stand anyway, you fucking drunk slob. So sit your fat ass down. Yeah, she said, and I'll play it again one more time. I'll play it if people didn't hear it. I don't know what happened. Starlight, if you listen, Lauren, feel free to. I'm gonna drop a link real soon. Explain what happened, and let's hear it one more time. Here we go.
You're a fat fuck.
Yeah, you look like a Holocaust survivor.
Oh, you're gonna say that after you know that my grandma's literally a Holocaust.
That's exactly why.
That's
whoa, hello. What did you just say? What?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
Oh my God, hello.
Flip
What?
it.
I didn't
okay,
say
I got
anything,
enough
Abe.
Wait,
tonight.
did you
Thank
just
you,
say
Uncle
what
Abe.
I didn't say nothing.
Like, hello, did you just say what I think you just said?
I didn't say nothing, Abe.
Oh my God!
You misheard me, sir.
So now I'm gonna represent what you just stated, and that was fucked up.
Okay, that's fine.
You just stated that she looked like a Holocaust survivor.
I'm sick of her fucking talking
That's
about
kind of
it.
I gotta say, hello, that's worse than the diabetes shit you pulled in the past. God damn, hello?
Well, she's calling me fat.
Yep, that's what happened. Lauren called her fat, and Starlight responded, "You look like a Holocaust survivor." Yeah, I'm gonna drop a link. If someone wants to talk about this, I'm sure. Let me see in Discord. Not Lauren did not respond. And I mean, let's be real here. We should call things like that out, because if we don't, people just, we can't overlook these things. I'm sure, I'm sure Starlight's gonna do the right thing about this. Um, this is interesting. Hi, Josh.
Hey, what's up?
I'm doing fine.
Man, it's good to see you again. It's been a while.
Yeah, I took a little break. I was more in the background, doing real life stuff, and being in Discord every now and then. And every now and then I was in some chats, but not much. Not much.
Yeah, man.
So
I'm seeing you. I just wanted to come on and say that I really did appreciate your video for me. That one time that was super nice of you. So
no problem. So
yeah,
the thing is this with Ape. So Abe acted all, oh, I can't believe you said that. And, like, listen, Starlight in the past said some things too. I did. Kimmy P. And with Kimmy P was the same thing. People jumped all over her especially people who said that stuff too. So it's you know it's I don't like racism. I don't like homophobia. I don't like anti Semitism. I don't like hate speech against Latinos. That's going on too. People call, let's not even sweep that under the rug. People call Mexicans the wet, you know what. People call Muslims the sand, and people call, all of that is not okay. All of that is not okay. But I have, that's my thing, and I'm just like, that's why I don't want to be hypocritical over here, and that's why I'm gonna call it out, so people cannot say, oh, you just call PCV over there out. That's the difference between. Thank you, Josh, for coming up, sweetie. uh Look for the happiest guy on YouTube. That's his YouTube channel, the happiest guy. Please subscribe to him. But the difference is, I'm trying to be not hypocritical and call it out when I see it, even though it's people that I might like or people that I cool with and stuff. It's not okay. That's the difference between me and fucking Pissy V over there, who wouldn't dare to call fucking Rasiyagi and Cosmic and them out. Would never, or Rex, or fucking the wicked witch from the west, Catfish Stephilis over there. By the way, your latest avatar, Jesus Christ, Jesus, I'm gonna do a whole expose on that one. You fucking catfish whore. The delusions are fucking real around here. But that's for my next stream. Jesus fucking Christ, I can't believe it. When there's literally camera footage of you looking like a fucking train wreck, and you want to fool people around here, get the fuck out of here, bitch. A fucking day. See, I'm gonna get started already. You fucking day drinker, you pill junkie, Steph, get the fuck out of here. And TNT, you too, you Xanax addict, bitch. see, I don't lose one step around here. I can take a year break, and I'm right back to where we started. Fuck these people. Fuck all of them. Listen. I don't. I'm at a point I don't give a fuck anymore. And by the way, I'm gonna start going on camera. I have a new camera. I grabbed myself a new camera during my break. I'm gonna start going on camera and do more like restream stuff, recapping stuff that's going on in drama community and other communities. And I will be on camera while doing it, and that's gonna happen. I'm gonna touch on the Molly stuff, and that's gonna happen too. Hi, Flatline. Good to see you. Hi, Rosin. Yes, yes. Lauren, that's a good point by Lexilu. Some have already made a mockery of it because it's personal, not about anti-Semitism. I'd be more offended if I were Lauren that people are using it for their own beef. Exactly. Exactly. And that's not, and I'm going to touch on the Tonic stuff too real soon because Ape defends Tonic, by the way. I mentioned that Tonic swatted someone, and Ape was fucking saying, "Oh, I like him. He's fun. Yeah, fuck you, Ape." Do I have moderators in here? Just time people out. Don't don't hide them. Okay, my moderators are sleeping. And I want to say something, but I'm going to touch on that also on my next stream more. This is going to be a short stream. I'm going to make this probably half an hour or maybe 40 minutes. Some people hit me up, and by the way, thanks to and shout out to the people who hit me up and asked where I've been and if I'm okay and stuff. Thanks for that. Like I said, sometimes real life is more enjoyable than YouTube, and I'm trying to enjoy myself outside of YouTube more. I don't know, Carlos. I haven't really watched that much. I don't know what's going on there. So two people ask me why I don't really stop by their chats anymore. I decide myself to, my mental health is more important than, being seen or being, this and that. If you hang around and that goes to people that I like. Unfortunately, there's some people that infiltrate channels that I used to go to, and I'm talking about AC. AC goes around, talks shit about me, says the same thing that Steph says, and then you wonder why I don't want to hang around in your chat while you have him on your panels. While he's like, I'm gonna give you an example. I wanted to stop by Brutally Lauren's channel, say hello, like 2 weeks or so ago. There sits fucking fat ass AC who talks a lot of lies about me on many channels. Sits up there, and then you wonder why I don't go in your channels anymore and in your chats anymore. I wanted to say hi to Iris Stevo. There sits fucking AC up on panel. I stay away from these channels now. I'll be very honest. I'm not telling people who they can have on their channels or something, but don't blame me that I don't want to hang around people that say certain things about me. That's not. I'm not gonna hang around. That's the same goes for people like Tonic or the 3-letter group or fucking Stephalis. Don't blame me that I don't want to hear that stuff. So I rather, not go to these places where I am confronted by these people. I'm not subscribed to these people. I'm not hate watching them. So channels who have these people on, don't blame me that I don't want to hang around these channels anymore. There's a lot of channels that I don't hang out anymore because there's the fucking infiltrated by fucking assholes. And don't blame me. Like I'm not angry. Like for Brutal Lauren is here, and I have no issues with you. No, nothing. Everything is the same. It's just I stay away. I'm not gonna tell you who you can have on your channels or something. I just don't want to be. What is it called? I don't want to hear that stuff. So there's certain people that I cannot stomach. Uh, you know, uh, um, being around. I don't go in these chats where people hang out. I don't subscribe to their channels. I don't watch them. I can stomach them in little clips here and there. People, post clips in Discord, this and that. but people like Tonic, AC, fucking the 3-letter group, and so I don't want no. That's not I'm not gonna hang around these people. I'm not gonna hang around these people. So because someone hit me up and said, "Do you have a problem with me? Are you mad at me?" And I didn't really say why, but I said like it's just for my own good. For my own good, I just stay away. There's other places like I like Save Robbie, but you know, I told him there's certain people when he had that fucking Tiffany bitch on his panels and this and that, or Lycan. I'm not a big Lycan fan either. So I just be the thing is this: if I would hang around in these chats, there would be arguments, there would be insults going around, and I contrary to many people's beliefs that I look for trouble, that I this and that, I actually uh, you know choose to avoid these kind of confrontation stuff. That's why I don't go to these channels. And I told Robbie, nothing against you. I stop by his channel every now and then, but there's only so much liking that I can stomach. There's only fucking that Tiffany bitch I cannot stand. And I don't get the idea of hate watching. I'm not a hate watcher. People that I cannot stand, I don't watch them. If I would watch them, I would fucking rage and I would fucking hit the live button almost fucking every day and fucking have something to say here. I don't know. I'm not really pissed at him. I just that's another person. I mean, like he's not really going at me, so I don't really have that much of a problem. It's just not he's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of, and there's a reason why. Like, let's be honest about him here, because we talk. It happened on his panel, so he wants controversy now because let's be honest, the mighty have fallen. He barely gets the 30-40 people in his chats these days. So what is he doing? Tags fucking Starlight, tags people, this and that. Like, he knows what he's doing. Let's be very real here, because I mean, his stuff has gotten so old and played out. Many people, got tired, I guess. Where have you been, Flatline? I haven't seen you around. If Starlight, and this is only for Starlight, and my voice is raspy today. I'm sorry. Let me drink a little. I have tea here with me. This link is exclusive for Starlight and Lauren if they want to come up. Well, Carlos, I don't really watch that, but I saw a title of that fucking old one, that the old wicked one, calling CPS or something. If people are okay with that kind of stuff, I mean, it is what it is. See, that's the selective outrage too. That's another one who Pissy V never calls out. But how dare I say something about her? Get the fuck out of here. I have every right what has been said about me that I retaliate. It's not that I go out of my way to fuck with people. Where have you been in Europe? I'll tell you a little secret. I don't want to say where, but I was on a week during the time where people, ask where I was. I was on a vacation for 1 week in a European country, and after that, I spent a little over a week with my family, this and that, and a few things have changed in my life. I don't really want to go into detail. A few things have changed in my life, so that's why I'm not as much around as as people used to see me, and I go in chats here and there, but don't expect me to go live every day or something. That's not gonna happen. But every now and then I try to find you know some time to maybe go live, and then I try to go on camera while doing it. Yeah, she did. No, you see, but a few things have changed, and yeah, I don't want to talk. I don't really want to talk. Maybe behind the scenes with certain people I can talk, but let's just say, um let's put it this way. Real life is what I've seen, what's going on around here and lately and stuff. Real life is much more enjoyable for me than what's going on YouTube. Let's put it this way. Like I let me check my let me look something real quick. But I'm sure that Starlight's gonna do the right thing about this. I'm not gonna, not gonna say too much. I'm sure she's gonna do the right thing about this, and just do better, and not do it again. And but don't point the finger. Why, when you tolerate other people to do similar stuff, don't throw fucking stones. When you hang around people, or you said yourself said way worse and stuff, don't do that. You look very, very bad. Very bad while doing that. Hi, Yoda. Yeah. Let me look. So yeah, we have 33 minutes. Thanks for stopping by. To the people, I run an open chat. People can type in here. Just don't, if you want to come in here, insult me or someone, you're gonna get deleted. Otherwise, you can type in here. I'm not here in echo chamber or something. Mm. Yeah. Over here, I don't know where you guys are, but over here, especially today, I'm so shortly after this live stream, I'm gonna head outside. Like I'm outside a lot lately. We have summer already over here. The last week, today it's over 20 Celsius around over here. The last couple days have been pretty warm. Uh, it's it's almost like summer here, and I recommend everyone, because people are way too invested. Not everyone, but there's too many people way too invested in all this. Go outside, and people say touch the grass, but or go outside and do something. Go amongst other people, like literally real people, like real people that you can actually see and stuff and talk to, and don't just sit behind a screen and behind a keyboard and this and that. I mean, it's fun to talk and chat, but don't forget that there's like an outside world, and there's other things to do. And many people waste their times. I don't even know that one exists, Carlos. I haven't seen Ann Wilkes, aka Kathy Bates from Misery. aka Sam Teflon. I haven't seen that one in a while. I just remember she looked like Kathy Bates in Misery. That's all I remember. She is rolling in the hay with Yaba, scissoring the Scissor Sisters. They probably live their best life. I don't blame them. Whatever. And speaking of scissoring in the hay, but I'm gonna talk about this in more details. There's other people scissoring, people with a strong age difference around here. I'm gonna talk about. I talk about hooker degenerates and Manda O'Donnell. That's another couple, a questionable couple over here. But I'm gonna touch on these two fucking questionable characters the next time. I haven't forgotten. That's another thing with when I talked about AC earlier. You let that guy up there on your mouth and fucking ASMR, you gonna deal with me. I hold you accountable for not shutting that down. That's how I roll, bitch. That's how I roll, you hammerhead shark looking bitch, Mandolin. You fucking scammer hooker. Why do people allow hooker in their channels? Forget about next time. I'm gonna address it right now. I'm getting heated here. Hooker, you 70-plus-year-old scamming bitch. Scam the whole community, bitch. I'll make sure people are not forgetting. While is Jenny Jen allowing hooker in her chat? While are all these people allowing hooker in the chat? But I'm sorry, I have no problems with Jenny Jen, but that's just an example. Why do people have hooker in their chats and on panels, but call other scammers out? Hooker is a proven scammer. And Amanda, shut the fuck up. You are obsessed with Laura, bitch. Stop rubbing your fucking clit when you think about Laura, you pathetic hammerhead shark looking, Manda Hooch looking bitch. Looking like Marla Hooch from fucking A League of Their Own. Fuck you, bitch. Oink, oink. Let one of these fucking assholes on your panel again running their mouth about me. Go on fucking Queen Bee's panel again and run your mouth about Laura. Maybe I'll jump up there and talk about scamming with you, bitch. Next time I see you on FOD's panel, I'm talking about you about scamming, bitch. Have you talked about that? Your fucking old scamming lesbo girlfriend? Have you talked about that, bitch? Fucking Ellen DeGeneres and Rosie O'Donnell over there. The scamming edition. Fuck you, both of you. Hooker, you cunt. Goes live as if she hasn't scammed communities. Why are people allowing that bitch in their chat? But you want to call Bombshell out. Bombshell is just as bad as the scammer as fucking Hooker. Exactly, Carlos. Fucking cat food scammer. Do you and Manda, Hooker and Mandel eat fucking cat food, you fucking bitches? I'm not gonna let that shit go. Now you let fucking ASMR, like who lets ASMR on like a known fucking bullshitter on their panels? You look so pathetic, Mandolin. You have fallen so deep, it's not even funny anymore, bitch. You have no room to call anyone out either these days. Fucking scissoring with a whole scammer who barely can scissor anymore because she's fucking geriatric. Sick of that shit. That's the thing. That fucking fat pig AC, fucking a scammer himself, goes on fucking panels and brings up people who have nothing to do with these communities where he goes. If you have fucking Hooker in your channel, in your fucking chat, you have no right to call a scammer out. That's my position on that. That's like this is like picking and choosing. And it's not like she only scammed like 100 or something. It's like what was it? 10, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000? I'm just getting started with you, Manda Hooch. Letting fucking ASMR on her panel. Fuck you, bitch. The long way. I'll send your fucking hooker girlfriend to fucking Shady Pines where she belongs with her fucking 80-plus-year-old ass. You fucking Golden Girl bitches. At least the Golden Girls were funny and haven't scammed people. And the other thing is this. Since we want to talk about ban evading around here, AC is ban evading. I have the link to his terminated channel. Maybe I'll take me some time and fucking press the gas. I haven't done this yet, but I have his channel link from his terminated channel. One of these days I'll take to Twitter and fucking press the gas. ASMR is ban evading. If he runs a channel, it doesn't matter if he's the co-host, then it's ban evading. Just saying to a certain someone. Just saying. Maybe one day I'll press the gas on Twitter and rile the troops. You want to talk about ban evading around here that much, but you have fucking ban evaders on your channel. AC is ban evading. Exactly. I haven't pressed the gas yet. And there's a few others on Twitter. One of these days, don't wonder if his channel is, if he's fucking, I don't even promote. That's another pathetic thing. He goes from fucking channel to channel. I'll do this on my, we do this on my, like everywhere he fucking goes. Like, don't people see it, what he's doing? We do this on my channel. This, like, all he does is fucking self-promoting himself every fucking where he, like, it's pathetic. It's fucking pathetic. A fucking leech. All he does is bullying people with others. And I'm not keeping quiet. That's why certain people, even though they haven't done anything to me, and I'm not having any ill will or anything, but I stay away. The shift happens, Andy Cruzes and stuff who have that guy on their panels every fucking thing. Don't wonder why I'll never come on your channels. Never. Hell to the fucking no. Hell to the no. Exactly. Teresa knows exactly what. Teresa, one of these days, next time you should come up and talk about what has done to you. Exactly, Ruru. One of these days, I'm gonna activate on Twitter. What's the difference between Molly ban evading and fucking whatever, Ski Mask or anyone else, Michelle ban evading and fucking AC? All they do is fucking bully people. I have Ruru now in my chat. The lies they spread. That's the thing. People in other communities don't even know who Ruru is. And that fat fuck AC goes to other channels, brings her up, brings Rebel up, brings Lauren DeLaguna up, brings me up, when it has nothing to do with the topics at hand. They lie about her race baiting. They lie about her this and that. Let me tell you something. They made memes about Ruru is obviously, you can see she's a black woman. They are making memes with what is it called? A noose with hanging someone, a noose around a neck of a black woman. And when she dares to say a peep, then it's race baiting. When they call her son the N-word, sit on panels while they call her son the little N-word, a 4-year-old, and if she talks about it, it's race baiting. Are you fucking kidding me? People who, that's another person, but I don't really surround that person. I don't really see him that much around, but I know that people go to his shit. That's that Brett guy. That Brett guy who people went over because he went at Lycan. Sometimes hate bonding is not the right thing to do. If you align with another piece of shit to go at a piece of shit, then it's kind of hypocritical too. If you have to run to a bigger piece of shit to go at another piece of shit, and then you're gonna support and be butting up with that one who called Rue. That's the one who called Rue little son the N-word, who said 12-year-old pussy is good. Do your fucking research who you fucking support. But I'm the fucking devil because I fucking went at Steph's mothering skills. People literally around here calling people the N-word, the R-word and stuff. I don't do that. Especially a little kid. I'm not talking about when I called the wicked widow daughter something. That daughter is around my age or older than me. Widow's like, what is she, 60 plus? That's not like a child. We're talking about little kids getting insulted. That's difference between a little kid or like a fucking 18-year-old or a fucking 30 or 50 or something year old. If people hang around these chats where people literally dox the shit out of Rue's family, and they have no problems with it. Every fucking community post, I see it because it gets posted in certain discords where I hang out. These fucking community posts of that guy fucking doxing her on a daily. And people support that fuck. Am I right or am I wrong? And I'm not saying Ruru is innocent. She's not. Many people around here have doxed one way or the other. I have done it in retaliation. I'm not going to sit here, oh, I'm all against doxing. No, my stance on doxing is this, and it has changed. Originally, I was totally against doxing. But YouTube, thanks to YouTube, I kind of am desensitized. And thanks to YouTube, I see a little bit different. Certain people who hide behind anonymity and hide to go at people, to fuck with people on a daily on YouTube, I don't think they deserve their anonymity. And that's the same in public. You cannot, they wouldn't do that shit in public. They would fucking get locked up. But behind a fucking screen, Brett, the settlement, I'm talking about him. He said all these things about Rue. There's a clip on Rue's channel. There's a clip. I don't want to play it because I would get a hate speech crime. See, that's the thing. I would play it, but I would get a hate speech strike, a possible. He literally said the N-word to a child, a 4-year-old, and makes like slurs about, like racial slurs about Rue on a regular. ASMR and his fucking catfish side piece threatened to fucking go at Ruru's thing. Maybe Ruru should come up someday and show the fucking screenshots of them threatening to fucking go contact her family and dox her job and shit. You people have no idea what's going on. That's why I'm here to fucking educate. There's too many people who do fuck shit behind the scenes. Too many people who do fuck shit in the dark. Or people even do it in the open and fucking get a pass. It's fucking picking and choosing around here who's getting called out, who gets shunned and shit. Someone like Tonic shouldn't be able to fucking stream again or something like nothing happens. That guy swatted someone. That guy, I told you guys a while ago that him and Steph tried to get that UK guy to swat me, and they actually swatted Huckleberry numerous times. But now he got caught with fucking audio proof that he did a fake wellness call towards Turtle Boy, claimed he wants to kill himself. And the police went over there with little children scared. Turtle Boy has had to get an order, a court order against Tom. I will play it the next time. I'm gonna write things down. Next time I'm gonna play the clips, the audio, the court audio, the fucking threatening, harassing voicemails Tonic made to Turtle Boy and stuff. I'm gonna give Mandolin some more fucking attention. I'm gonna touch on the whole Molly stuff too. That fucking ogre looking fucking bitch. Shrek. I'm only getting started with you. Now, see, that's the thing. Now let me touch on cancel culture real quick here. Cancel culture, when people use that, oh, it's cancel culture. Let's be real around here. Every one of us has someone that we want to cancel off here. Let's be very real here. The moment you press a report button, the moment you flag someone, the moment you do this and that, you want to cancel someone. Why are people bringing up cancel culture when it comes to Molly? Molly has broken terms of services. She deserves to be off of here. There should be no one fucking defending Molly around here. That bitch has violated terms of services numerous times, and she has gotten away with it. And finally, ding dong, the bitch is dead. The fucking ogre, Gary Busey looking bitch with a fucking hanging lip, with a fucking twiggle jaw. That like I have not seen a jaw move. Like what the fuck is going on? Molly Golightly went into a plastic surgeon office and asked for the Gary Busey special, and now we see the results. Molly Golightly is not even ugly. Molly Golightly is unfortunate looking. Like, that's not even ugly. That's unfortunate, grotesque looking. Every fucking thumbnail Molly makes, thinking she's cute with her fucking lazy eye. Like every fucking, there's not one thumbnail that Molly produces that ever has been cute. Her fucking cross-eyed, like Jesus fucking Christ. You have cement in your cheeks, bitch. The only reason why I held off is because I try, she had And unfortunately, her mother passed. I want to drag the bitch right away when she said what she said about me. But she was lucky that I have a heart and that I would not go at someone who lost her mother at that time. But now it's like 1 or 2 months removed from that. Bitch, time passed now, and now I'll go at you with words. I have so many Molly footage. Now she cannot strike me anymore. That's the other thing with fucking cancel culture. When people fucking when people what is it, defend Molly and say, oh, cancel culture, they want to get rid of Molly. But everyone was complaining about Molly all the time, and now she's finally gone and you're not happy. Molly tried to cancel me. Molly tried to strike my channels down. And now I can talk about it. Molly tried to strike my channels down. Molly struck a few channels down. So Molly canceled some people. She tried it with me. Fortunately, I could fight 2 strikes. 1 strike she got through on my other channel. Now she cannot strike me anymore because she's not on YouTube anymore. When I play her content from the past and do reaction videos, because I have a lot of things of Molly. Just to give you an example, I have the stream when her and Bullhorn Betty reunited. I have the stream when her and Bombshell was on panel. I will do reactions, live reactions on all that stuff and fucking drag Molly to fucking hell. That ugly bitch. Now she cannot copyright strike anymore because she's not on YouTube. It's not copyrighted material. She lost her channels. Now I can go like I want. And let me tell you something. People always told me in the past, you are buddies with Molly. I was never buddies with Molly. It's called being cordial. I was cordial. She didn't like when I went on her panel. Let me get into history here. When it went south with me and Molly. When I went on her panel and called her a tragedy pimp, ever since then, the dynamics between her and me changed. She didn't like to be called out, even though I did it in a nice way. She didn't like it. That was the down, then it went south. Then I went in her chat when she went at Mallory and I called her out and when she fucking partnered up with that fucking swamp pig Bombshell over there, I called her out in the chat. She didn't like it. That's when she turned on me. I was never friend. I was always aware what person she is. Sometimes there's a saying around here, keep your enemies or keep fucking certain people close. Don't think I was aware. There was a reason why I never was around in her chat when she did the tragedy pimping stuff. Do you think I support that shit? Hell no. Hell no. I always thought Molly was wrong with that. I always thought Molly was a piece of shit. I just had no reasons to go at her because she hasn't done anything to me. But now the dynamics have changed, bitch. Now the dynamics have changed. You ugly ogre. Ugh. I want to react to that clip when her and Amber and Michelle were on panel on Ski Mask. Oh, that nerve to talk about Amber. You look worse than the both of them, Molly. The nerve of you. You literally look like a fucking mix between Mickey Rourke and fucking Gary Busey. You want to talk transphobic against Mallory? You look more Mallory looks more female than you. If you haven't had your fucking sloppy, fat, sagging, not proportioned, like fucking expired tits that you hang around to remind people that you are actually a woman, people wouldn't know what you are, Molly. People wouldn't know what you are. That's the only thing that people can say that's a woman. You horrible looking creature, Molly. Marissa Zadinsky. Fuck you, bitch. Oh, then see, now that's the thing. I missed out. I could have had all the Molly haters over here. Instead, I was cordial with her. Now the Molly haters can all come over here. I'm gonna react to older streams of Molly and will drag the fucking animal of her fucking teeth. Hi, Snoogans, good to see you. She looks like a creature. That's why I'm saying she's not even ugly. Ugly is, she's unfortunate looking. It's unfortunate. Disproportioned, fucking one eye does not know what the other is doing. Like, it's fucking. If she, well, I'm not gonna even go there. I was going to say something fucked up. See, I have to. Sometimes when you're heated, you're about to say something. That's why I know exactly when other people when they are heated, they say fucked up shit. I wanted to say something fucked up right now, but I stopped myself there. I was never friends with Molly. See, that's why when people called me out in the past, oh, you are buddies with Molly. Like, sometimes you have to keep your enemies close. What I did with Molly, I kind of played her like a fiddle. I tell you something. If I was friends with Molly, why did I make video uploads like where she's made to be look bad? I did it in a nice way, so I get away with it. See, you have to be smarter. She would have struck me a long time ago. I was playing nice with her, this and that, so I can clip her. Like, let's be honest here. I clipped her, made her look a fool on these clips. I just didn't like call her names on my clips, but I'm these were not positive clips that I uploaded of her. I was playing nice with her and friendly. I didn't have any problems with her, like, really. So I can clip her. I get away with it. She tolerated me in her chat. It was kind of like a cordial this and that, but we were never friends. Never. I never exchanged one word with her off YouTube. So, like, sometimes it's more than it meets the eye. You gotta be smart about these things. I milked that lol cow for a while. I used her content. That's what I did with her. I milked her. But I could have been much more successful if I straight up dragged her, because the Molly haters love it. Now they can come over here. I missed completely out. I could have been where nonsense is, or I could have get the numbers that Makeup Mobster has. But I was cordial with her because I'm not doing the fake dragging people who I don't really have a problem with. And Molly never did, like, of course I was thinking, like, what a piece of shit going at that people's house, talking about tragedy pimping. Of course I always was aware she's a piece of shit. I always knew she was a piece of shit. She turned on so many people, barnyards, science girl, you name it. Don't think I'm dumb and I'm not aware what a piece of shit Molly was. I always knew she was a piece of shit that you cannot trust. That's why I never befriended her. She's a piece of shit. But I've been cordial with her, so I'm getting away clipping this and that. I milked you, Molly, you fucking ogre looking bitch. You want to talk about Rex was right? You were defending me. That's what you do. The same when you praised Mallory. You said, "Oh, you smell so nice, Mallory." And the moment she pissed you off, "Oh, Mallory, what did she say? Mallory smelled awful. Mallory didn't wash herself, this and that." The same she did with me. Then she turned around. Rex was right. That's why, Steph, you looked so pathetic. How you use one of the least credible people around here, Molly, to go at me. That's why I wasn't even bothered by that. You're so pathetic, you catfish. That avatar, Jesus Christ, you are fucking. But I'm gonna reserve some time for you in the future too, bitch. Moxie Beauty. We're gonna talk about Moxie Beauty in the past. Steph knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. Molly Golightly, I played you like a fucking fiddle, bitch. And you were not even successful to fucking copyright strike me down because you were giving false fucking copyright strikes. But she could have been a successful. That's why I was kind of, but I was in my break. I was on vacation while that shit happens. I was not even in the mood to go on YouTube. But when I saw people sticking up for Molly and saying, "Oh, it's cancel culture. Why you want to get rid of people?" Well, Molly wanted to get rid of many people. She deserved it. I believe in karma. She shut many channels down. She doxed people, this and that. She tried to get rid of me. The moment she didn't like what I was saying about her, then she turned on me and tried to strike my channel down. That's the thing. We all have someone we want to get rid of on YouTube. Let's be honest. And sometimes it's more than one person. If you are so against, and that's going for all these people who said, "Oh, cancel culture." Cancel culture is an overrated fucking word. YouTube is not, is a YouTube is a what is it called? YouTube is not like, it's public, but it's a company. You have to look at YouTube like you are in a company building, and you have to play by that building's rules. And Molly hasn't played by the rules for a long, long time. Many people don't play by the rules. There's no such thing as cancel culture on YouTube. If you break terms of services on a constant basis, then you have to expect to lose your channel. And for the people who go around and say, "Oh, cancel culture, this, cancel culture, that," if you are so against cancel culture, you better not ever flag a video. You better not ever do a privacy claim. You better never do a report or an email to YouTube or nothing. The moment you flag a video, the moment you report a video, you want to cancel that person. Got it? That's so there's a lot of hypocrisy. I'm not against cancel culture, if you want to call it that way. Certain people need to get off here. If you use this platform to for only messing with people, for doing like questionable, oh, we have someone here. If Starlight is listening, I'll drop the link once again. We have Lauren DeLaguna backstage. Let me check if that's really her. But I'm gonna go this much.
Hold on. Don't
Okay.
show my face because I'm looking rough right now.
Okay, I have you on. Okay, you want to be shown or not?
No.
Okay.
No.
Let me this.
I look rough.
No problem. Hi, Lauren. How you doing?
Other than looking rough, I'm great. How are
You
you?
didn't look that rough. You didn't look that rough. I mean, it's early over there.
'Tis morning, and I'm in bed with my doggy. So yes. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm ranting. People always think I'm angry or I'm this. I'm not really angry. I'm passionate. It's just
You're German.
Exactly.
You always sound angry because you're
I'm not
German.
angry. I'm chilling here. I have tea. I have warm tea next to me. I'm not really angry. Like, and I'm not acting outraged because what. Now let's go right into what happened with you and Starlight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really outraged because it doesn't affect me. Like people have this like outrage when it doesn't even affect them. But I think that's my opinion. It was very distasteful. It was out of line. It was wrong. The Holocaust is a tragic thing in history, and maybe you can tell us more why it affects you, why it does affect you.
Well, okay. People are getting mad at me for telling the story without giving even a little bit of context. So yes, she said I look like a Holocaust survivor. But she said this after I called her fat. So people are saying, oh, it's justified because you called her fat and she was trying to imply you look skinny. However, the whole thing is she said I looked like a Holocaust survivor. And then I asked, well, you're aware that my grandma is a Holocaust survivor and that I interviewed her, right? And she goes, yeah, Lauren, that's exactly why I said it. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, I live with my grandma right now. So, like, I know the struggles that she went through with life. And I mean, I remember when she put together her autobiography explaining everything that she went through. I know about all of these unbelievable struggles, and to make a joke out of it because I'm skinny, like, you're going to make fun of, like, fine, attack me, Starlight, but why are you attacking my grandma? Like, genuinely, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm about to interview my aunt who escaped communist China. So, if you want to start making fun of the Asians next, Starlight, hit me up, okay? Because my channel will be perfect for you to watch.
So, may I ask how old your grandmother is?
She's in her 80s. Notorious Ash is now mad at me. She's in her 80s. So this whole issue started when I was watching Starlight quietly. I was about to put like my little heart and kiss sign in the comments when all of a sudden I noticed she was talking shit about me. And I was like, but why? She was making fun of the fact that I was trying to help Grace Thorp. I'm not a real lifer. I don't even do drama on my channel. I was trying to help Grace Thorpe get her life together only because Grace said multiple times, wow, you passed the bar. You really seem to have your life together. I would love to have my life together. And I was like, well, like just thinking of the Jordan Peterson thing, like, oh, like clean your room, step one. And that was the first thing she did. She like cleaned her room. I was like, oh, this is awesome. Like, I'm not annoying her with my advice. She seems to be enjoying it. So why not like do a little collaboration where I try to help her in the right direction as much as I can, and I go over to Starlight stream and she's with Rada on panel and they're bashing me and Grace, like really harshly bashing. And I was, no, you don't do drama on your channel. You bring it. I don't bring it. I just respond on other people's channels. Like, for instance, I'm not. But anyway, so.
Oh, wait a minute. So this is a question. Lauren, how do you feel about Abe's outro being of Nazi soldiers and oh my God, in relation to his outrage regard? See, I don't even watch that guy, so I cannot even. Did you ever see his outro?
I've never seen his intro or outro.
Yeah, he wanted to laugh. Like, his reaction was not like. That's why I cannot take that guy serious. Like,
I don't know anything about him really.
He said way more problematic stuff than.
Yeah, he was alluding to that last night, but and he said that he's like now. He doesn't do that anymore, but if he does, that's not cool, Lexi.
No.
But just getting back to the story. So like I saw her and Rada just like shitting on me, just like saying, oh, and then Rada was saying how I didn't pass the bar because he's retarded and doesn't know that character and fitness is not part of the bar. It's a separate thing. So he's like, actually, she didn't pass the bar. She has the second test. First of all, retard. It's not a test. I passed the fucking test. It's called the bar exam. And I passed the bar exam. So anyway, so they were saying I didn't pass the bar and that I lived with my grandma because I'm too poor to afford an apartment, which isn't even fucking true, but that's fine. I'm just trying to like save up a lot of money, but that's okay, whatever. And then so then she sent well, she didn't send, but Rada's like, I'm gonna go fuck with Grace. And she goes, oh, okay, we're gonna restream it. And so he goes over to Grace's, and then I go over to Grace's too, and I jump up on panel. I'm like, just so you know, Rada is here to fuck with you, and apparently Starlight is restreaming this, and apparently she's a cunt, and I didn't realize that. And then next thing I know, Starlight is obsessed with me. Like, I'll read this in a second. Hold on. But Starlight starts making multiple videos about me, shitting on me in the comment section of the whatever pod, like just being so weird. Lauren, I didn't believe. Hold on. Can you go back to that?
Oh, wait a minute.
Lauren, I didn't believe you saw it, but how does that rage relate to his outrage? Do you feel like it was? I don't really. I don't really care about evil. Like, I don't really associate with Evil Abe that much. I know that he promotes my channel, and I always appreciate that. But I don't like create content with him. I don't really know him as a person. Maybe he was being disingenuous. I don't really know.
Okay, I just got sent. Someone sent me a link. Let me pull it up. Someone sent me.
Yeah, Starlight even made like this. She took my whatever podcast, and then she clipped it to make me seem like much cringier than I was. And like, yeah, I get like I'm a little bit cringe because I'm open about my issues, like open about being on the spectrum. But go ahead, Starlight, make fun of that too, because you already have. Fucking bitch.
Okay, we're gonna watch now. Evil Ape's outro. I haven't ever watched it. Someone sent
me neither.
Everybody, this is Evil Ape.
Mid Nation!
Hey y'all, it's Mary Todd Lincoln.
Poor little.
Okay, I don't want to see more. I've seen enough.
Yeah, I think we've seen enough.
I don't want to play it. So that's the guy who has that shit as his outro. Who
currently?
Yeah.
And he wants to scream anti-Semitism at, like, honestly, I don't really care. They both sound anti-Semitic now. Like, I don't really give a shit. Like, and I'm used to it. People hate Jews. Fine. Okay. It's been my whole life, even since I was a kid. And it's fine. And the funniest thing about being Jewish and being hated is everyone's like, you blend in with white people anyway. It's not even racism. No one is obsessed with you, Lauren. Really? Then how come her last 3 videos are about me? You are a narcissist, and I think even you know that. How am I a narcissist?
Would you be okay if Starlight comes up and you have like a civil discussion without like yelling or this and that?
Oh, okay, but she can't talk over me. Like, I'll let her talk.
I make sure that you know, everyone can talk, because honestly I think this can be absolutely fixed. And you know, Starlight has been around. That's not her first rodeo. And I mean, Starlight, if you're listening, let me drop the link. Drop the link.
I look like an Ethiopian child, according to Kimmy P, or who looks like an Ethiopian child? Oh yeah, I look like according to Kimmy P, I look like an Ethiopian child, and I'm a libtard when it's convenient, which is crazy because I cannot remember a single instance when I've ever taken the liberal position. No, but like, to say that no one's obsessed over me, then why are you talking about me nonstop? How come you just did like 2 lives on me and made 3 videos?
I don't think that's like the word obsession, and you know, this, it's getting thrown around a lot too. I don't think it's obsession. It's just the moment. I think it's content. Honestly, I think it's content. Like, you are a controversial person. You do say certain things sometimes, and you
like
know,
the retarded word. Like, who? I'm sorry if that, for algorithm purposes, I won't say it again if that bothers you. But
no,
like
me personally, I'm not offended by it, but I know that many people do not hate this word. Like, they literally hate it. Yeah.
Here's my opinion, and I've said this multiple times. With cancel culture being the way it is and disintegrating language, and everything is now offensive, and you have to change. So, like, for instance, we used to call the mentally challenged, or we used to call them mongoloids, and then it was called retarded, and then it was called mentally challenged, and like, so we just keep changing the word, but it doesn't change the meaning behind it, and we keep disintegrating language. We don't even know what a woman is anymore, and like, and it always starts with politics. So I'm thinking like the word insurrection completely changed. And then I remember during COVID, like the idea, all of these words just lost their meaning. And so I want to stay with language. I don't want to start canceling words. So I'm going to use the word retarded, because you know what? I remember as a kid, everyone was like, oh, that's retarded. Oh, this is gay. And no one took offense to it, because we weren't referring to mentally handicapped people, and we weren't referring to homosexual people. It was just part of language. And now people get so offended by language. And I just refuse to continue to change. I just think, yeah, I would like to cancel stupidity. Right.
But when you say you don't want to cancel language, so being like a devil's advocate right now, so that would give Hello Starlight a pass.
No, you can't be racist. You could cancel. So, like, for instance, the word retarded. Like, doesn't make me hate.
But is it racist? But is it racist when it's is it like when you say you look like I mean, what does a Holocaust survivor look like? Like,
yeah. So what you're doing when you're making.
I know where she was getting it with. She probably said like I know where she was getting with, but it's not like.
So let me answer that.
Mm-hmm.
She was getting at the fact that Holocaust survivors are extremely thin due to malnourishment. Yeah. So she was making fun of the fact that people starve to death.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think it's okay either way. Like, I mean, I have been literally people have. I don't even want to go there, but people try to fake stuff to make me look like. I never had a problem with Jewish people in my life. I don't care if you're Jewish, Mexican, Muslim, Black, Asian. I don't care. Well, to me, that's not that's not relevant.
Yeah.
But do you think, like, for example, like we have people who are gay, we have people, Mallory, who
Oh,
is
look who's in comments saying Holocaust survivor is racist. No, when you make fun of the fact that someone is skinny, so you're making fun of the fact that Holocaust survivors died from starvation. That's what's racist. The fact that you think it's funny that a bunch of Jews were put into a camp and then starved to death. Camps all across the world. Well, Europe. So I don't know why you think that's funny, but apparently you do.
So where I was going with this, we had a very like popular trans woman around in this community, Mallory, House of Williams. So if someone says to her, you look like how can I say this, something that's like very manly or something, would you say that's on the same effect? Would you say that's on the same level?
What's on the same level? Saying that someone's manly?
So someone like, you look like a Holocaust survivor, or someone makes like a insensitive remark against like a trans person or a gay person or a Black person.
Okay, look, if you make an insensitive remark to a Jewish person, it really depends. So, like, for instance, me, if you say, oh, you're a dumb bitch who failed the bar, okay, I'm Jewish, but that's not racist, okay? Because it just happens to be a mean thing to say to me and not true. Or you could say to me, you look like a Holocaust survivor, and then it would be racist because you're taking, so like for instance, if I went to a black person and was like, you look like a slave child, right? See how that would be racist? You see, like, change it to any other race and their dark history, like Japanese. Wow, you look like you just got out of American Japanese internment camp. Would that be an okay to say to a Japanese person? Probably not. Probably that would be racist.
Jessica writes, either all hate speech is wrong or none is. You can just say using words like the R word is acceptable, but say other words are wrong.
I'm not saying words are wrong, right? I'm not saying any word is wrong. I'm saying, so for instance, as I explained earlier with the word retarded, it was mongoloid, it was retarded, then it was mentally challenged, and we just keep changing the word. However, that doesn't change the offensiveness of it, and I don't like the cancellation of language, and that's what we're doing in that situation. However, that doesn't make it okay for you to go to a mentally challenged person and start calling them names, even the word retarded, because if you're directing the word retarded to harm a mentally challenged person, then yeah, I would consider that like to harm. Yeah, I'd consider that not racist, but the mentally challenged equivalent.
Let me find, someone had a question for you. Let me find it. Okay. Is this that one?
Lauren, you previously wanted Jorg to talk about Holocaust with your grandmother. Do you believe? Do you, how do you true beliefs compare with Starlight's single slur? No, I believe that the Holocaust obviously happened, so I would like my grandma to be able to speak to someone who doesn't believe that the Holocaust happened, so that they could have a good conversation, and in that case, hopefully convince more people who didn't think that the Holocaust happened that it did in fact happen. Sorry, could you put whatever you wanted me to read on the screen again?
Emo33 was asking, are you self-diagnosed or as being on the spectrum, or that diagnosis came from a professional?
Professional.
Okay. I mean, anti-Semitism and racism is pretty much the same. That's. But I don't think. Listen, like.
Yeah, I mean.
Like you could pick that stuff so apart and but I don't really want to sound that I'm excusing it, because I think, especially you have someone in your family and stuff. That's why I cannot excuse it, really. You have someone in your family and you are Jewish. Yeah, I cannot excuse. That's why I have tried. Like I could pick the, because if you play devil's advocate, she said you look like that. She's not saying like, oh, she didn't say like, oh, the Jews this and that, or she did not really. I mean, she did like how can I say that? It was a very distasteful, out of line.
She's a distasteful, out of line, ginormous bitch. So,
But I don't think that Starlight hates hates Jewish people.
I do.
What?
I consider Starlight anti-Semitic.
I mean, that's I mean, I cannot tell you how you feel about it. You are
really
Jewish.
What other Jewish people are in this community, and how does she treat them?
I don't think that Starlight goes around and asking people if they are Jewish or not. I am sure.
Oh, so just the one that she knows is very openly Jewish and proud of it, she attacks. Cool. Seems anti-Semitic to me.
No, that's why the comment was terrible. I'm not.
She's an anti-Semitic bitch. It's fine. It is what it is.
Would you be willing to have like a civil conversation with her?
I told you multiple times that I would.
Okay.
But it looks like she's not taking link.
I think we can fix this for today. Starlight, please come up. And I think we can fix this. And so people are not gonna do like 10 more live streams about this
It's okay. Starlight could do more and more videos about me. That's all she does, is talks about me, does videos about me, does lives about me, then takes down the videos. Yeah, because you're fat. You're a fat bitch. No, you didn't attack my weight. If you want to attack my weight, you could make fun of me for being stringy. You could make fun of my skin, my hair, my tiny body, whatever. You can make fun of that. Calling me a Holocaust survivor, and then when I asked, do you know that my grandma's a Holocaust survivor? And then your response is, exactly, that's why I said it. So you see the problem, how that's not just about me being skinny, which I am skinny, which you wouldn't understand because you're a fat cunt.
No. Come on, let's not.
But she is.
Why did I like? I have seen little bit footage. That's not to me. It's not fat. Like I mean,
Being lenient.
just like on the same level. I'm not going against you, Lauren. I like you. You have never done anything to me, so I just want to keep it like unbiased.
I don't do anything to anyone unless they go after me first. And Starlight had gone after me.
Isn't that like when on the same level? Like I don't think Starlight is fat. On the same at the same token, when people call you like you are like anorexic, you're not anorexic. That's much as bullshit.
Okay, but do I flip out or do I just point it out? Like, yeah, okay, I'm not anorexic. Do I call them anti-Semitic when they call me? Fine, call me anorexic.
That was an argument.
Say that I throw at my meals even though I don't. Say, like, lie about that. Don't talk about my grandma. No. You said you look like a Holocaust survivor. And then when I said, is it because my grandma survived the Holocaust? You said, that's exactly why I said it. That's what you said, Starlight. You went after my grandma, my Holocaust surviving grandma. Good. Okay, fine. Call me a Eugenia Cooney because she's anorexic and you think I look anorexic. Fine. Better than making fun of my Holocaust surviving grandma for surviving the Holocaust, you piece of shit. And also, I don't care if you call me a Eugenia Cooney, but maybe don't make fun of her because she's struggling so much. I don't know why you'd want to mock that poor child. Anyway, so much hate. Yeah, I know. Well, hate speech is not, I don't think that hate speech should be monitored. I think you should just call people out for being racist when they're being racist. I mean, I'm in David Welsh's chat. No one cares. I even look at recruit that I'm a race baiter.
Do you, when you say hate speech involves a lot of things. Like, do you think that
in America, hate speech isn't allowed? Like, we can't as soon as you call something hate speech is just speech you don't like. That's all hate speech is. So whenever you hear the term hate speech, that just means whoever gets to regulate the speech is going to regulate it what they don't think should be allowed. So for instance, Starlight heavily monitors her chat, and then she says it's free speech, but no, hate speech is not allowed. So like for instance, my chat, you could say whatever you want, even if it's mean, hateful, whatever, even if it's racist, people then could point out the fact that you are a racist, just like Starlight is a racist. But make fun of the fact, but make fun of fat people, Lauren. Yeah. Well, they're struggling with their weight.
I try to understand. You say,
and fat people deserve to be called out for being fat because it helps them lose weight, and being fat is not healthy and it is not good for you, and it is a choice. It's not a choice to be Jewish. It's not a choice to be in the Holocaust.
That's true. That I agree with. But when you say, you are against, hate speech is pretty much like freedom of speech, or is like the First Amendment. So being devil's advocate again, by that
she's more than welcome
by your logic, Starlight used her First Amendment.
So she's allowed to use her free speech. Now I'm just aware that she's a racist bitch. So go ahead. I'm not trying to censor her. I'm not trying. If she were to come into my chat and say that shit, I wouldn't block her. Unlike me, where if I just use the word retarded in her chat, I'm instantly blocked. So, but she blocks speech. She doesn't believe in free speech. She doesn't even understand free speech.
Because unfortunately, free speech sometimes has consequences on YouTube. You can lose your channels and you can get strikes because of free speech on YouTube.
Okay, well then I care more about free speech than I care about YouTube terms of service. So she cares more about clicks and being a bitch and being racist, and I care about actual genuine issues. And she's too pussy to take Link, so I'm gonna go. But
Yeah.
She's a pussy. Not only is she a pussy, she's an anti-Semitic pussy. And
Okay,
a guy that I'm into is calling me, so I'm gonna go talk to him. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for coming up. So Starlight, if you want to come up now's your chance to state your point of view. So I think that's probably fair. Yes, here she is. Hey, Starlight.
Oh, sorry. Am I here?
Yep.
Oh, I just missed her. Darn.
Yeah, but it's probably best when you're probably not together on panel. It's
I can't say her voice grates my fucking nerves. And that's the thing. You know, I said what I said. There's no denying it. It's on the fucking clip.
Yeah.
But when you push people so fucking far, sometimes they say something fucked up. Is it right? No. And later in the stream I said that.
Would you I mean, it's sometimes, and I'm guilty of that too. And it's been done to me. If you remember when Lorelai said about me, like I should have
Yeah, I
been
remember.
pushed in an oven and shit like that.
Yeah, and I would never say something like that.
And the thing is this, I wasn't even offended.
And wasn't even thinking of ovens. Like, she's trying to take it like so deep now, like talking about like concentration camps and shit. And I said Holocaust survivor.
My thing is this, what she was just saying when she said it shouldn't be monitored. Like she said, hate speech shouldn't be monitored. By that logic, no one should call you out then. Like if no one, if it shouldn't be monitored, then no one should be called out. Like then everyone can say what they want and no one should be offended and just everyone just insult each other. Let's all insult someone's dead mother or dead grandma. Let's all if someone is African American, let's call them the N word. Let's call the Mexicans the B word. That's not how YouTube works, and that's also not how the real world should work. Like you should, it should still be called out, and it should somewhat be monitored.
Right. Oh, what was I gonna say? Hold on, let me think. What was it?
But the thing is this, why I used that Lorelai stuff when she said that these things about me, I was not offended. But there are many like Jewish people out there who might be, you know, like even though it wasn't geared towards them, like they might feel a certain type of way hearing that.
Sorry, say the end of that again. I was reading. Sorry.
When you say that, it was geared towards Lauren, but the thing is this, when it's on a public platform, many people hear that stuff, and we have a lot of, you know, we don't know who is Jewish or not.
Right.
Might be really like
right.
upset.
I get it. I already know that. Trust me, all that's been going through my mind. I've been here long enough to know the repercussions of saying something like that. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. What am I going to do about it now?
Were you surprised that Pissy V?
No, and bet how much I want to bet that she'll be live in the morning and do a whole fucking drunk live stream over how I'm so anti-Semitic.
You know, she was fucking squirting. That was the first time. That was the first time in 30 years she had a fucking climax.
Right? Like, I really don't usually say fucked up shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I do. But, you know, I said what I said.
There's another person,
she had a boner from hell.
There's another person who starts with the and ends with the truth. you know, there's certain people, you know, who wait for these kind of things, and you know, it is interesting around here. But I'm sure PCV over there had an orgasm for the first time in 30 years. Like she threw that beer can in the air. She threw that beer can in the air.
Finally, I got you, Starlight. I got you.
Yeah.
Well, I have that clip of Wendy V saying the N word, so there's that.
Yeah. And she's we all know what piece of shit she hangs around.
Exactly.
They literally
that's the thing. her fucking arguments mean shit because she doesn't call out any of this. Like me and you were friends, and
Yeah.
you're fucking up here calling me out,
Yeah.
and she can't do it. She can't do it.
She cannot. Why has she never called Rex or them out? Why has she never called Steph out? Why she's other? I could name a few people. She had
Wasi. How about all those community posts of Hitler and all that crazy shit
yes,
with people's heads, terrorists shooting people in the head?
mhm.
Oh yeah,
Black anti-black memes in discords,
yeah, I
racist
see.
memes, like anti-Semitic memes. She knows they doing that, but she's perfectly fine with it. But you
No,
say
but Starlight said Holocaust survivor. Let's outrage over it.
no. That's why I called this fake and phony outrage, because a few people do have a right. Like Lauren has a right. Jewish people have an absolute right to be offended, to be, absolutely. But these fucking hypocrites around here who never called their buddies out, and you cannot say that about me. Me and Starlight, like you said, we are cool, and I'm still over here and saying these comments are disgusting. But that but I'm not crucifying you either, because like
I think we've all
I'm
had our moments where we say
yeah.
something that the other person doesn't agree with.
Mhm. What's next? Saying, "Oh, you cannot have Starlight anymore in your chats," like they tried.
Right? You
Like,
support anti-Semitism now.
yeah.
Starlight's in your chat.
I don't think you hate Jewish people.
Not at
I
all.
think you wanted to piss. See,
I
that's the
did.
thing. Sometimes
I
we want
went.
to piss a person off, and we say certain things. You wanted to piss Lauren off. That's how I
That's
see it.
exactly why, and that's not a good reason. But
No,
I knew that was gonna really fucking get her, and that's not right. I shouldn't have done that. But she pushed me, man. She pushed me, and she's been pushing me for fucking days. She can get up here and be like, "Oh my god." Well, like totally like Starlight like totally made a video about me. And she was like joking about me being on that podcast, and she's a cunt and blah 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 blah. But what actually happened, okay? Because I had Lauren's back when everyone's like, pretty much everyone I talk to can't fucking stand Lauren. And I'm like, no, y'all be nice. Stop it. Be nice. Be nice. Give her a chance. Yada, yada, yada. God, I've been watching that trial. I don't think you're watching it. But now when I say
no.
yada, yada, I think of that fucking demon. Anyhow, um, so, and then, okay, so she had that big fallout with Michelle, right? Had her
Mhm.
back with that. And then and let's talk about someone saying fucked up shit to you, Lauren. Why aren't you over there screaming and hollering about all the stuff Michelle and her ex-husband said to you, you dumbass? And
Um,
then I don't want to talk to him.
Brian, there was I don't even want to say her name. There was a person that that Pissy Wee never calls out, who I had really problems with, who made a stream. I'm gonna call CPS on next. Where was Pissy V there to call the Wicked Widow out? Like, there's people who get a pass over and over for going real life, for calling, I don't know, she called, like, what when you call something when elderly abuse happens and stuff. She called that on Bergs and stuff. uh, PCV likes that person. Like, give me a fucking. That's picking and choosing too. We have staff over here who calls police on people. We have other people who gets a fucking pass when it comes to real life, but we want to get rid of FOD. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Lauren has this whole thing in her head. Okay, oh wait, the Michelle stuff, and then I took up for her when Amber was reading articles about her
Mm. I
SA
thought you
shit.
were cool. I
We
thought you
were.
were
I thought
cool.
we were too, German lady. And what happened was I was live. I was reviewing the Thorps,
Mm-hmm.
and I was playing a clip where Lauren went on Grace's panel and she's up there like trying to be her life coach, whipping out like note cards and shit, trying to tell her what to do with her life. And I thought it was funny. I found humor in it. I thought it was ridiculous that she was up there trying to be like her life coach or whatever. That's it. I just had a giggle at her for a second. And then Grace was live at that time and Rada was on my panel, and then Andy had told me I think I had Grace's stream pulled up, but it was paused. And then all of a sudden Rada was like talking on my panel. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I realized he was on Lauren's panel. I mean, not Lauren, sorry, Grace's panel. So he dropped off mine and he went over there. And so we were listening to it over on my stream because I already had it pulled up. And then Lauren comes flying up there out of nowhere, calling me a cunt, calling me all kinds of fucking shit, trying to tell these people that I'm like this awful person that they need, just starting drama when it wasn't even a drama stream at all. They actually had to tell her to stop. And that's how it started. And she hasn't shut the fuck up since. So I don't know what her problem is. I don't know why she thinks this Thorpe thing is like some sort of competition. It's not, Lauren. I don't give a fuck. I'm not up here to build a YouTube career. I think that's what you're trying to do, and I just don't care.
I want to say something real quick. I love my moderators. Please. Some people say about something about timing out. The only thing we time out is doxing, and if people like on the panel getting like getting insulted and stuff. Other than that, it's okay. But I love my moderators. Thank you for being here. But yeah, I was really surprised because I saw you sticking up for her with the Ember stuff. I saw you with sticking up numerous times. I was surprised. All of this because this Grace Thorp with these I don't even know them really. I heard
it's
so
a
much
rabbit hole. It's a hole.
Yeah, I heard so much bad things about that
Yeah,
kind
it's
of stuff.
bad.
Yeah. Can you explain what the Thorps are for people who don't know?
Wow. No, but I can give you a video that'll help
Oh, yeah.
explain it better than I can. There's a channel, it's Shamu, and he's starting a series on them, and he's done like his first one. It's like the intro to the Thorps, and that's where if anybody wants to go down that rabbit hole, you need to start there.
Can you drop the link in the
Yeah,
private chat? Maybe
yeah.
I'll
Let
pull
me
it up.
grab it. I can drop it. Oh, you want to pull it up?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
pull it up so people see what we're talking about. Yeah, I wanted to play that ape outro. I literally played like
Yeah,
not
I
even
told
10
you in your
seconds.
DMs, I'm like, yeah, I don't know if you want to play it. It's really
Oh.
bad. That's why I uploaded it to my backup channel, unlisted, by the way. And as soon as it was, done processing, I get an email from YouTube and that they age restricted it. So
Mhm.
I don't know how Abe even has, like, it's bad because not only is it the Nazis and all that, but Abe says the most effed up shit. Like clips of himself saying like, when your daddy dies, I'm gonna say you effed your daddy.
Yes. No, that's not even like raping a
Mhm.
corpse, face fucking a corpse. How does it taste to have like I don't even want to say it. There's so much like there's people who call him out all the time, but it's like in a different community over there. That's why I think
I
he
haven't
doesn't.
been to Abe's in forever. Last night was the first time I went in there, but yeah, like Abe of all people to call me out? Are you kidding me right now? Like,
But he,
okay.
he was cool with you. All that's
Yeah.
he. Like people think that Abe's gonna be cool with you forever. He will turn on like your
Yeah.
time will come. Like he turned on all his friends. Like there's not one. I think not
And you
one
know what?
person. Yeah,
Sorry. Well, what
there's not
started
one
Go
person who
ahead, go
did
ahead,
it.
go ahead.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
No, it's me. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I was surprised because like I checked in late on your stream, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, but I think he has people that he white knights for in his mind. And if you go at them, but at the same time, he sticks. I heard him stick up for Molly. I heard him stick up for Tiffany. He's all in Tiffany Marie's
Uh-huh.
ass.
Yeah.
Uh, there's people like,
MFW, I think. I
yeah,
don't know if they're still like friends with.
Tonic. I told
Yeah.
I spread the news that Tonic swatted Turtle Boy in FOT's chat. Abe was in chat saying, "Ha ha 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 ha! Why? Oh, Tonic, what are you doing? Ha 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 ha! I still like him."
Yeah, and then last night in his rage or whatever, he was like he brought up Tonic and said, and Tonic just got caught doing the most fucked up shit. What? Well, pick us. I don't know. Like last night, he was saying the craziest shit. He said that I dox people and their families, and he said that I say the F got word, which and he said, "You're telling me if I try to pull it up, I'm not going to find it." And I'm like, "Please, by all means, go look for it because I've never ever." And then he said, the ponies are CPS callers.
Wow.
Yeah, all kinds. He was real fucked up to Lexi, which really blew my mind.
That's why I go at Steph. That's why I go at other people, certain people, because dumbasses like Abe run with that shit they being told. That they don't back check, they don't go and ask if that's true or not. Just like fucking FSC said I'm a CPS caller. You don't even know shit. Like you believe one person over another, and they don't even can present any proof of what they're saying, but then that's how bullshit gets spread around people. Like now you are a CPS caller all of a sudden. Now you said the f I haven't heard
That's
you
why
said that
people
one
need to
time.
vet their information before they just go spew it with, secondhand info or third hand or whatever, just straight up lies. Oh, what was I going to say a minute ago? Oh, okay. So last night, what I had a stream, and so Lauren canceled her Lauren order thing that she was going to do with Ben and Grace. I'm in Ben and Grace's and the mom's Discord. Lauren is in there too. Ben tagged me. There's only a general chat. Everybody can see it, including Lauren. And he was like, "Oh, you and Lauren don't like each other, blah blah blah. Well, do you want all these?" Because he was pissed because Lauren wasted days and hours and hours and hours of their time to do this whole mock trial thing on her channel. So he was like pissed about it, and he gave me all the recordings. And to be honest, they're really boring, and I didn't hardly play any of them. So, I was like, "Sure, yeah, let's do it." So Ben came up and Grace came up, and Abe got mad because I wasn't mean, because I didn't because I was civil to them instead of calling them, which the day before I had a live, and Ben came up and he got so pissed that at me that he fucking rage quit my panel because I was asking him all the fucking questions that I had from watching all these fucked up videos about his family. But yesterday wasn't about that. I wasn't going to fight with him last night. And Abe got mad and said that I was supporting incest.
Hi Dana, good to see you. What was I about? Abe of all people. I don't even sure if I should say that, but there are clips out there in the void floating around of him telling someone that is known for being convicted for something with children, CP or something, and he told that person on the panel, "I love you," like he should really shut. See, I'm not cool with like Jake or so. Otherwise, I know Jake plays these clips all the time. Uh, there's people who expose, but I think there's a reason why Abe these days really not does not even crack like 50 people like that. I haven't seen him get like even 40 recently. Like I think he tries to. I think he tries to build something up again because I don't know. I haven't
Well,
watched
that's
it in
not
a
the way,
long
I
time.
guess. Well, tagging me and raging out and calling me all these fucking things, I guess, is the way to do it. Or
You know what
one
he did
way.
the other day?
What?
I saw, because I never watch him, but I'm subscribed to everyone. I look in my subscriber feed. I see the
Right.
titles. He put in his title that Jenny Jen Jen, let's go all report Jenny Jen Jen because of terroristic or harmful, this and that. That you can, Abe, you can lose your fucking channel putting that shit in your title. Like that's like literally. I hope she did something. I'm not sure, but that's like literally asking people to
Yeah,
mass flag.
that's not. I don't agree with that. And I can't stand Jenny, but that's
Yeah.
yeah. I don't. This whole trying to take everyone's channel down is ridiculous. Abe
Yeah.
of all people, like you said, though, shouldn't be doing that because that stream you have up right now, Abe, could probably get your channel taken down.
That intro, that outro.
Uh-huh.
Come on. And you want to talk, like he said stuff about like Cool Nicole. I'm not sure if you're familiar with her.
Yeah, I know who she is.
She's
Yeah.
black. He made like comments about her that could be considered racist. Like, I mean, but I want to play for people who don't know who Thorpe is. Starlight gave me a link. I'm gonna pull it up.
It's a very long clip. I think it's like 30 minutes long.
30 minutes.
Let me see.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Oh,
I'll play a little.
Is it 2 hours long?
Let me look.
I think it's 2 hours long. But there's
you know, a 51-year-old man who hails from portal to hell and incest.
You know how people put chapters? It has chapters. So play the beginning of it.
John, what I'm saying is,
can you hear anything?
Yeah, I hear it.
I was getting myself food. I was feeding your children. You treat your daughter like your mommy. Is that nice, baby boy? You want to
go to the beginning? Go to the very beginning. Let me drop. Can I drop Shamu's link in here?
You use that as a game. I'm not playing that game. Where else am I getting food? Nobody's getting fed up here. Like, why don't you just not come up here then? Like, I don't even know why you're coming up here. That's not the deal that you get to come up here at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 3 p.m. and you don't give anybody food except yourself, and you're selfish. That's what's going on. You get to come up here and ruin everybody's time whenever you come up here. Come up here 7 times a day. And then at midnight, and then at 3 a.m., and then at 6 a.m., and then at 8 a.m., and then at 12 p.m., and like every second of the day, you're gonna eat. What is wrong with you and not offer anybody food? Ridiculous.
Are you there? Can you hear me?
I never go up there.
Yes,
I know.
Hold on, pause it real quick. Play the very beginning.
What's the dynamics here? So this is the son, the father, and the daughter, Grace. Right?
Yeah, hold on just a second.
Okay, here's the beginning.
Yeah, play that first.
Oh my God.
Refer you to my first supercut on the Thorps here, and leave a link in the description if this is your first time hearing of them. I want to pick up around where that left off for December 28th, 2022. John Thorpe, Ben's son, appeared on a few of the Thorpe streams prior to this. However, it was actually Ben forcing his son onto these streams at the time, threatening his living situation. At this time, John had just had knee surgery and was on crutches when he decides to confront his father in a call.
Right. Okay. So you guys have a problem. Why aren't you working? We don't have a problem. They have a problem, and you do too.
Okay, so
it's called stupidness, and you. But
I'm wondering if these other videos may be better to start with that aren't so long. But yeah, Ben is the dad, Grace is the daughter, below is the son. The son, Grace is the oldest child of 6. Grace is 20. The son is 18. the son actually, quote unquote, escaped the house and got out of that environment. To be honest, they're all toxic, even the mom. I tend to lean towards more because there's sides in all of this now. I tend to lean to her side a little bit because she got herself out of there, and now they're trying to turn it around and say that she abandoned her children, blah blah blah. They're about to go through a divorce, and it's about to get really ugly. And also, trigger warning for the people that need a trigger warning. How do I say this? There's behavior. Play this one, German lady. Play this one, and then I won't even have to explain it.
That physical corrected or
This I'm
assaults?
gonna put it in here. It's a different one. Play that one first.
Okay.
Sorry.
So there's assault going on. There's
But if you ask Ben, because I have had him on my panel and I've asked him all these questions, he's a wordsmith. He's a manipulator and he's a sociopath. And he knows how to wordsmith all of this stuff and gaslight you and flip it around to where, oh no, you're the crazy one because you think there's this. Oh no, you're the crazy one because you think that this is a little incestuous. Things like that.
Yeah, that's what I heard, because that's why I don't even want to be near these people. I see them sometimes on panel, on David Walsh and stuff. I see them every now and then popping up somewhere. There's like a strange relationship between Grace, the daughter, on the left and the father on the right. There's like a strange thing. So we're gonna listen now to that clip here, so people have an idea. So you see already the title: Ben Thorpe admits to sexting a 15-year-old daughter. Oof. Okay, let's listen. Come on.
When the kids were younger and Grace and John were fighting, at one point, I gave them 2 knives and said, "Go ahead, kill yourself." I never peeped. But I did have a thing when I was going to school there, because I'll admit I wasn't exact. I'm not the healthiest guy. I had issues, but we were in Cambridge, Mass, at a place that would be unprohibitively expensive now, but it was owned by the school. There was a building right across from us, and there was a family in the building, and there was I don't know, older. I'm gonna say she was in her 20s. This girl, and they wouldn't put the curtains down, and I would just be waiting for the girl to take her, to undress for the night, and I mean, that's terrible. But I did spend a lot of hours looking over there. You just sit there for hours. You're going like, oh, okay, come on, please.
On the side of caution when she's joking around with a 16-year-old girl. I mean, that's just obviously ridiculous. No.
What is being cautious with a 16-year-old?
Yeah, I mean, we're 2 girls. I mean, like, the fact that
if we were talking, they could talk about, like, is penis size important? Let's just say, right?
Ben, shut the fuck up.
Like, you'll say this is provocative. I think a lot of the sexual predator priest stuff is overblown. I think a lot of those
Mike,
kids
are
were
you
gay
Catholic?
kids.
Ben he worked as someone correct me if I'm wrong, a Catholic school principal or teacher. I can't remember which one, but he was a Catholic school teacher for many years. So that's why he's talking about that kind of stuff. And I heard that and I asked him on my panel, and he didn't give me a straight answer, because I heard he got fired for a bathroom incident. And I'll leave it at that.
But alone, that little piece that I just heard when he talks about penis sizes, that in front of his daughter, like,
I need to go back and maybe clip my stream, because I had started my stream out talking about Lauren, and Ben ended up coming up, and he was up there for like 2 hours, and I was sitting. That's when he rage quit after 2 hours of me like hitting it. I played these clips for him, and like when he's talking about penis size, the way that he flips it and tries to say is like, it's normal to talk to your children about their genitals or blah blah blah. I know, yeah.
And I think a mother should maybe do that with their daughter and not the father.
Right. And he was saying that kind of stuff, and he's like, you don't talk to your children, or like, and he says something in a minute, I think it's in this video, about flirting with little girls and pinching them on their bottoms. And the way he explains it away is saying, "Oh, you don't. I consider it. It's just the word I use to say, when I see a little girl and they have on a pretty dress, and I tell them they look pretty, that he's flirting with a little girl." That's how he explains it, but he tries to make you sound like you're the pervert for thinking he's being the pervert.
Oof. Okay, let's continue.
I think 14-year-old whores who go on a mingle and are hoping to see a penis deserve to encounter.
I do think women are largely whores, but I wouldn't speak from my own experience. I've had several homosexual encounters, but I've not had any gay sex. I got somewhat molested by a beautiful girl when I was visiting my friend Joe Shabatoni. I loved it. I mean, she was beautiful. I think of it.
Go off a
tangent. The fondling.
Are you trying to say you got molested by a younger woman? Did you just?
No, she was old. She was old. His older sister. She was gorgeous.
Joe Sabatoni.
Yeah.
And his mother sort of agreed with him. It was crazy. Totally crazy. Nothing to do with YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
He found some, whatever. This is when his mother was. I mean, this isn't really like YouTube, right? So he went through. He was convinced of this somehow. I think his mother was telling him. So he went through his sister's phone, and she sent me something. You teenage girl will send something. Maybe it was an emoji of a.
I think
eggplant
phrase. It was, "Hey, can you come up here and bring that big dick with you?" And
yeah, right.
Plant emojis.
Yeah.
Pause.
Memory, I don't know.
Saying.
Okay, so if you hear the guy that's talking, he said the text message was Grace saying, "Get up here and bring that big dick with you." And if you hear him, he's talking about how the son came and took Grace's phone and found a text from, because I played this clip and asked him about it. And anyway, so the text was from when she was 16. Now, why would a text from when she was 16 be in her phone for like in present day? That's kind of weird. And so he flips it and blames the brother, because the brother should not be taking her personal phone and going through it. So it's all the brother's fault in Ben's eyes.
Yeah, for people who come new here and are a little bit confused, Lauren was up here earlier. Lauren was up here, and then Starlight came up right after her. So you might want to watch the replay later to catch all that Lauren stuff. We're now here. This is now the Thorpe family, which is like a very strange family. They're all fighting amongst each other. And there's like questionable sexual stuff going on between father and daughter and stuff, like weird stuff, assault within the family, weird text messages and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, and
They've
never
been dubbed the darkest family on YouTube. Did someone say something about the Lauren stuff?
No, so people were asking if that's Lauren's father. But why? I mean, that guy goes around. That guy goes around place. Like I seen him on a couple panels.
See, I had seen him, but I just didn't pay much attention. And now it's like everybody. I mean, Grace got to 1,000 subscribers last night.
Of course, train wrecks.
Oh yeah.
Well, I might start covering them. I might start covering these people.
Yeah. Well, like after last night, I was like, "Fuck, this is exhausting," because Ben has no problem jumping up on a panel. He loves the attention. And
yeah, Ben is the father. Ben is the father. Grace is the daughter. What's the name of the mother?
Courtney.
Courtney
She has
is the
a
mother.
channel too. But like I said, she left the house and she's in an undisclosed location. So she hasn't really been streaming or anything lately. I went back, in their streams because I wanted to see, what was it like before things really went bad. And they used to do this thing called like Mom Mondays, and she would, go on his show and do a whole thing. And they also have, there's 6 children, like I said, Grace, the brother that's 18. There's a daughter, her name's Maggie, she's 13. There's an 11-year-old, a 10-year-old. How many kids have I named so far? But there's only 2 girls, the rest are boys. And obviously everyone from the 18-year-old's an adult. The other ones are all still minors, and they're still all living in the house. Grace has now taken on the role as mom. And when Ben was on my panel the other day, because you can usually see Grace in the background if she's not on stream, and you can hear one of the kids come in, and Ben snaps his fingers, Grace, and she gets right up, does exactly what, gets the kids, she's taking care of the kids pretty much. Also, they have no shame in having the kids on the stream. Grace was live one day. Her little brother walks in, and it was like the first time I really watched them. Like, I gasped. I was like, "Oh my God, there's a kid!" Because you don't do that here. You don't have kids on your stream. And I think it was the 11-year-old, and she's like, "Hey, can you go roll me a cigarette?" So it's
Oh my God.
yeah.
1 second. If you have a second, please hit the thumbs up in the chat. Thank you. I appreciate a thumb up.
Yeah, thumbs
just
up.
throwing it out there. Thank
Yeah.
you for the thumb up. So let's play the rest of it.
I have no memory. I don't know.
Saying, I think I'm the most sexually normal guy in the world. I was told, I have someone who goes to my chat who's a 16-year-old girl, and I was told like it's really, really a problem. I was like, what would be the problem? I chat with her. I would meet her in person. I would tell a 6-year-old girl that her dress looked pretty.
Ben.
I'm a pedophile in the Greek sense, Mike. Lover of children. I love children, especially girls.
Ben.
I love children, especially little girls.
I think you should be less ambiguous about that.
And I like to, I guess you could call it flirting, flirt with little girls and say like how pretty they look.
I don't like that.
What
I don't
the
like
fuck?
that. I don't like that.
Oh, I think that's your problem, guys.
See
A normal
how he
man
flipped
loves
it?
to flirt with a little girl and say, "Are you a little girl?"
You see
Yeah,
how
he
flipped
wants
it?
to say, well, you guys make it a sexual thing, not me, but I'm flirting with them, yeah.
Well, he said to me when I was trying to, tell him that it's not right to say the flirting thing. He said, well, what if I compared it to boys who enjoy the sensation of tackling someone when they play football? And I was like, okay, so you're
Sure.
saying, yeah. And then I said, okay, so you're saying that guys like it when they tackle a guy and have their what their male parts on the other football player. And he's like, then he made me out to be a pervert. I was like, no, you're not gonna flip it on me. Hey, Grossly.
When the kids were younger and Grace and John were fighting, at one point,
Ambiguous about that.
and I like to, I guess you could call it flirting, flirt with little girls and say like how pretty they look.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Oh, I think that's your problem, guys. A normal man loves to flirt with a little girl and say, "Are you a little girl?"
Flirt with little girls, you fucking.
What is wrong with him?
It depends what you mean by flirt, but yeah, like flirt. Yeah, like say like, "Aren't you a pretty little girl?" Oh, my kids were little. I very much loved their little bodies, and I pinched their butts and all that stuff. That was very touchy feely. I have I think you're crazy if you're not, but I'm not.
Can I tell you what he said when I asked him about that statement? He said, well, you don't do that with your children. You don't, like, lay with your children, hug your children, squeeze your children. I'm like, well, yeah, but that's not what you're saying. Like,
Yeah,
squeeze.
he's like he in his mind he excuses his behavior. He sees nothing wrong with it. You should not, like, these days. I mean, people like sometimes take it overboard. Like like when like grown-ups talk to younger people and they always make it sexual. It's not. It's not always sexual. Like grown-ups can absolutely talk to a younger person without there's nothing sexual. But he's literally flirting. Like that's.
So he said that he likes their little bodies.
Yeah, that's ugh.
But
Does
if
he
he
get
came up
attacked?
here and you confront him about it, he like people should really go and watch that stream of mine where he came up the other day. It's the last 2 hours of the stream, and I asked him everything, played the clips, everything. And the way that his narcissistic, sociopathic, manipulating, gaslighting self can wordsmith and flip the whole thing and make you out to be the one that's, crazy. You're the one that's a pervert. It's the psychology behind it is kind of almost interesting to observe. Maybe interesting isn't the right word. I don't know. He's fucked up.
Does he get? I haven't seen him getting attacked that much. Like, I would fucking like if I see him on a panel, I would probably fucking cuss him out right away.
Well, see, and that's why Abe got mad at me because I didn't cuss him out, but I did hit him with everything that I thought and asked him all the hard. That's why he rage quit my panel. And then Abe got mad
Yeah, but
because last night
Abe made it sound like you were
because I
promoting and
wasn't
defending
fighting with
him.
him last night. I
Yeah.
didn't fight with him yesterday. And that doesn't mean, and I said it several times during the time he was on panel that I do not support him. I do not think that what he says and does is okay. Last night just wasn't about me trying to fight Ben.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta let these assholes talk to let them expose themselves.
Yes, thank you. It's the nature of the beast. Sometimes you gotta, be a little nice. If I'm just a dick to him all the time, he's not gonna want to talk to me if I ever want to ask him a question.
And Abe has a habit to go in chats and tries to derail and makes
Oh,
it about
he
him.
did, German lady.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons I privated it was because when he came up there after they got off and he screamed at me, and Abe has never screamed at me like that before, called
Yeah, I
me a
heard it.
fake ass bitch and like all kinds of stuff.
I'm gonna
And
play the soundbite. I'm gonna play the soundbite.
it really threw my entire mood off. Like I should have just ended it right then and there after that because I see now why everybody for years Abe and I've never had problems. And then, and everybody's always told me how he is and I've known. And I saw it firsthand yesterday.
Oh, I just see you have that person on your thumbnail, that bearded person in the bikini. What? Who is that?
Oh my God, I have
every fucking place, in the strangest places. I saw that person.
I saw him go up on Jenny's. Has he been anywhere else?
I saw him in a small community on a panel, but they said it's like a recording. It's like a video. It's
I
not
don't care
really.
what it is. It is fucking hilarious. I don't know who it is. I hope it's not a recording because when he came up, I would say certain things and he would do it.
Real?
Yeah, I don't think it's a recording.
Now that's strange. I was like, what the hell? And
yeah. Well, I thought it was so fucking funny. But when he came up on mine, he was wearing a different outfit than he was when he went up on Jenny's. So it's not a recording, in my opinion. Like I would tell, he had that hula hoop, and I would tell him to do things, and he would do it.
Did you delete that stream with?
No, hell no.
Let me find it because I'm looking right now and I'm not.
I think Nat. Who clipped it? Someone clipped it. I thought. Maybe it was Andy.
Is it that not so quick stream? Is it that not so quick? No.
No, that's the one with Ben.
Yeah, but there's no other. I don't see.
Hold on, I'll grab it.
Did you put it?
I'll tell you. Let me see what the name of it is real quick. Oh, he's on the thumbnail. The freaks come out at night.
Oh, but that's like 4 days ago.
The freaks come out at night.
I mean, the soundbite of Abe yelling at you.
Oh, of Abe. Oh, I private in my stream.
Okay. Can you only play that part? Can you play
on.
the audio only? We don't have to screen share it. Just the audio so people
Let me go
hear.
grab it.
So and keep in mind, Abe has never yelled at her. Abe always been cool. Like that's what Abe does. He will turn on you if you do something that he might not like. He will call you names. He will attack you. He done it with me, and I forgave him one time. Then he did it again, and that was one time too many. And ever since then, I think I haven't been in his chat I haven't even watched a stream of him in like almost like I think 2 years. You don't see me there ever. Thank you, Weezy. Good to see you. Hi, Nukinish. Good to see you. Hi, Cassandra. We're gonna play the audio of him yelling. Hi, Sam Hill. Good to see you.
What's up, Sam?
We covered many things: anti-Semitism, fat shaming, the Thorps, incest, assault. We had it all. We had it all. Who else is here? Hi, Grosley. Who else? UC Boss, good to see you. Velvet Villain, Janine. Yeah, she's looking for that soundbite for Abe yelling. There is something going around. I saw on Knievel, Blue Knievel's channel. Did Abe post a picture of himself, Starlight?
Where?
Did he show a picture with sunglasses to you?
No, he did on his stream. Is
That's
that him?
the same person. He exposed himself.
That's
The
Abe?
same person. That's the same person that Savage showed on the mugshot. That's the same person, just with the sunglasses on. So she was right. All these people who exposed him, I'm not gonna say the real name, but the real name is known for people who are from. So he exposed himself and pretty much. Like, how drunk was he when he showed that? Like,
that's what I was wondering. But
he proved Savage to be right, and he proved all these people who doxed him before. He proved right that they have the right person because that's the same guy on that mugshot.
Well, I was live when he showed it, so I didn't hear what he said
I'm not
about
gonna
it.
show that picture. I'm not gonna dox or something, but. So
Well, his
Savage
stream
was
is still
right.
up.
Savage has the right info about him. So just saying. So here we go. Abe yelling at Starlight.
That this guy's a Lauren fan as well, so I don't want to be over talked. I don't know you, sir. To me, you show up as nothing on my screen. Who are you?
I'm nothing.
Are you a white bot?
So what you need to be is nothing and go on mute right now. How about that?
Oh my God, Abe.
Good. Thank you. Go ahead and do that.
All right.
By the way, if it's you, Foreman, you know I love you. I think I recognize your ass, fucker. You bitch. Anyway,
on panel?
Is that Foreman? That's
no, that's Rada.
All right, but anyway, Rada, shut the fuck up. Hey, hello. I'm gonna give you this timeline to where I'm gonna let everybody know how much of a sellout you really are. You ready for it?
Okay. Yes.
So what you did is you informed me of many clips that I never knew about because I had been recommending this motherfucking family to friends of mine like Dark Tina, others, right?
Yeah.
But I watched your stream, and now tonight you act like you acting like a dunce in that corner of the room, right? When you're the one that showed him with her on with panties on, getting
Because
off her.
tonight
Can
isn't
I finish?
about
Whoa,
that.
Can I finish? You're the one that showed the clips where she got up off her daddy's lap wearing
Yeah.
panties and he smacked that ass.
Yes.
So and now you're gonna let him say that it was a swimsuit when you know that later she
I
licked him
didn't
straight.
feel like
When you know, wait, let me finish. You know that later she was on B socks to somebody else and she licked said swimsuit and she said she was looking in panties, right?
Yes.
So why you acting fake? Number one, I done taught you.
Hold on. Are you gonna let me
You let him
respond?
get away with that swimsuit shit?
Are you gonna let me respond, Dave?
No, and number two, the only reason I'm done after this, I'm letting you know right now I'm going at you because you fake as fuck. And number two is this. This is my main point. Hello. I know you
You're
ain't
not
up here
listening to
doing
me.
what you're doing though.
You're not listening
You
to
also
me.
showed her. Wait. You also showed her dragging her mama out of a room by her fucking hair like a
Will
caveman.
you let me
No,
respond?
but why can't I get my bullet points in there? I noticed you don't want to let me talk.
Because you're not letting me respond.
I'm letting everybody know what you're supporting right now, and you ain't let me finish. Why is it that you're getting upset when I'm about to say something? What I'm saying is that fucking daughter dragged her fucking mother out by the hair of her head, which you showed.
Maybe you should go live and talk about it.
Shut the fuck up.
Presented it to you. Why can't she present it to
I
everybody?
muted the F word. He called Rada the F word.
Oh yeah.
Why can't you go live and
I don't remember what he says, so I don't know if he says it again. If he does, try to get it.
I'm gonna say the F word again. Hello. Give me one more sentence. I will eject myself.
right.
This is
All
why
right.
you so fake.
All right.
The only reason.
There's nothing fake about it.
Can I speak? Shut the fuck up.
No, man, you can leave.
Anyways, I
I
can't.
need to tell
I
y'all
can't
one
raise
thing
the
real
volume.
quick.
It's time for A to leave.
And if you ain't got to eject me, I'm gonna leave.
Bye.
The only way to do it is if you download it.
I will leave up myself if you just
Okay,
shut up.
then say it.
The only reason that now you are promoting instead of, disregarding this family and shitting on them and dragging them is because you don't like fucking Lauren. You're a
No.
sellout bitch.
Have
Fuck
you
you.
noticed? Have y'all
Maybe you can
noticed?
go live with Lauren.
Let me ask you something. What the majority of what we talked about, was it even
Maybe you
about
can go
Lauren?
live with Lauren.
Hold on, be quiet. So then he left and went live.
Yeah. So he raged up there because you had the nerve to interview him and he was not pleased with it. Yeah.
Yeah,
And he
I
thinks you only did it because you hate Lauren now. And
No.
see, but he is what he is. He soaks up info that he hears about other people. He did it with me. Like he hears stuff, what they say about you, what Tonic says about you, what other people that don't like you say about you. And he's cool with you. But the moment he turns on you, he will take all that he heard about you and makes it as a fact. You call CPS. You do this.
Yeah, he was saying the craziest shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how much time you have, but if you want to show some of this stream that happened before.
What's that clip with what he said with her on lap or something?
I'm trying to remember where it's at. I guess it's on this stream I have pulled up back there though. It is what I'm trying to remember. I've watched so many clips. I'm trying to remember. I think Grace was sitting on his lap and she got up and he slapped her ass, and I think she had a skirt on.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna play that.
Yeah,
that's fucking disgusting.
Mm-hmm. Well, what I have in the back, if you have time, if you want to, it's the one I did where he comes up on my panel, and I did exactly what Abe was talking. He's like, "You had him on your panel just 2 days ago, calling him out," and so that's what I have back there.
Is it that? No, that I don't have it back. Can you post it again in the private chat? Oh yeah, I'm not seeing it right now. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
There's an apartment.
All right, let me rewind it.
Yeah, they've got one. It's not mine, but we hope someday it will be. I want Grace.
And then talking for the
Starlight.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just got out of the bathtub.
Did you take a bubble bath?
Yeah, it was the remains of the bubbles.
Mm.
We've got a beautiful bathtub here. We rent this place, but they
Your
redid it,
mansion.
they've got one. It's not mine, but we hope someday it will be. I want Grace to buy it.
So you and Grace live together.
Me and Grace and Joey and Maggie are here during the day, and then there's an apartment
Upstairs
in Warren,
or
which is
next
across
door.
the bay, which is where that fight took place.
Yes.
And there is a backup studio on the
Uh-huh.
first floor, and the two younger boys and Grace, Grace goes there to
Hang out.
well, she's their sort of adult, because
Being
the oldest is 17, so they can't really be by themselves.
Okay, so Grace is the oldest.
Yeah.
Your son that left is the second oldest.
Yeah, my alienated son, I guess you would call him. Yeah.
Right, but
John.
yes.
He goes by Jerome.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Well, you have Abel in your name. She has Joan in her name. Y'all all
Yeah.
have little alternate names.
Yeah.
So
you do too. I assume your actual
that's my real name.
Christian name is not Starlight. Sorry, I gotta get my makeup done. Her
real name is actually Starlight.
That's my real name. In a Catholic government. For how long?
Well, I did it in stints, but between 98 and 2018, so it's about 20 years.
What made you leave doing that? Okay, I'm asking him about his job.
Well, the last time I came in as a substitute, and they didn't renew me because, they didn't like me. But I also don't like high school teaching.
Was
I'll
there
tell
an
you what's great
incident
about
with the bathroom?
bathroom.
Yeah, I heard something about like a bathroom incident.
Oh yeah, no. I was actually. Do you know this guy Alex BWF?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so he runs a huge channel with about 100. What does he have? Like 115,000.
Oh, damn.
110,000. So he does like dating advice. You know what that means?
Yes.
So I was just talking about guys. So it's like loosely manosphere stuff. And I said when I used to teach, because I had.
So you dabble in the manosphere?
Yeah, I think it's actually the I think it's actually the vagosphere. They all worship women. So I don't know.
Okay, so you're maybe anti, or do you worship women? Anyways, let's get back. I'm getting ahead of myself.
I worship God. So
okay, get back to the bathroom story.
God created us male and female, so I love both.
Okay.
I have previously been. That's how I got into all this. I was kind of are you familiar with the term white knight?
Yes.
So
absolutely.
The way that what's that?
Simp, maybe?
Yeah, it's similar, but I don't know. Like, the idea of a chivalrous man. That's how I got roped into this relationship with Grace's mother, because she was teaching with me, and I said, like, I'm not really interested in this stuff. I was looking into being a priest or a monk, and I mean, I was a young man. I was stressed out, and she got herself pregnant. I'm not saying I
like 5 more times after that. I mean,
right, but then
you had to love this woman at some point. Like, come on.
Well, but you understand. Let's just say it this way, right? So she gets herself pregnant only one time when it could have happened, right? But she didn't take any precautions, and she didn't help. Like
Ben, like they're going through a divorce now, like I said, and Ben has basically turned, in my opinion, has turned the other children like against the mom. Like it's really fucked up what he's doing with that whole situation.
Keep it clean. So make it right, and there's this kind of LARP. When in actual fact,
Grace is doing
it could be seen
makeup.
as like a mega manipulation, because I didn't want to do it. I love my kids.
Right, but you didn't love your wife. It was a LARP.
Well, to be honest with you, when we first met,
I'm gonna skip.
And I told her this, and I think it's important.
Aren't you like 6'4"?
7 foot or 5'5", who's like this big. It's intimidating, right? And the personality, and whatever, you can say whatever you want, but like I'm not.
You're very smart.
In the
little gaslighty. You're a little manipulative.
I have a forceful personality, and so if there's a mismatch,
would you say maybe you're a little manipulative as well?
In the
little gaslighty.
Okay, so that's two different things.
I know.
Do I, like, for example, if I was in a business deal, would I try to work it? I would, but I think that's a positive quality.
You don't think you do it with your family?
In a positive sense, I do.
Emotional manipulation.
I don't know. Is it manipulative to encourage your kids to take risks when they're hesitant to succeed because you could see it that they have it in them? Is that manipulation? If so,
Well,
kids
I've
do-
heard you say things like that you've said to your wife, and then like I hear you say it to Grace and a lot of people, that everybody's a victim to you. Like you think everybody wants to be a victim.
Yes, I do believe that this is very common in our culture, but also in this family.
So I don't know how much you guys want to hear of this, but I think it was an interesting thing to listen to if people want to
Can
go
you,
back and check it out.
Yes. Can you go to like close to the part where he like rage quits, where you hammering him with?
Yeah. Let's see. Let me get to where I pulled that the clip up. Okay, here it is.
Can't say anything normal anymore because they're so afraid of being accused of something, and I think it's really unhealthy. But I don't have any reason to believe that you're a pervert. But I think there's a Pharisaism of saying like that there is a sexual dimension to even banter between men.
A sandwich.
Hold
No,
on.
you can't.
Let me find it. I gotta find it. I think this is all that. Where is it? Maybe it's on the other clip. Shamu's in the chat. He can let me
Younger and
know.
Grace and John were fighting.
I never peeped.
Oh,
No,
there
you
it
can
is.
edit
I did
things
have a
like
thing
that.
when
But
I was
I
going to
stand
school
by it.
there because I'll admit I wasn't exact. I'm not the healthiest guy. I had issues, but we were in Cambridge, Mass, at a place that would be unprohibitively expensive now, but it was owned by the school. There was a building right across from us, and there was a family in the building, and there was I don't know, older. I'm going to say she was in her 20s. This girl, they wouldn't put the curtains down, and I would just be waiting for the girl to take her, to undress for the night. And I mean, that's terrible. But I did spend a lot of hours looking over there.
All right, so you want to talk
you
about
just
that?
sit there for hours. You're going like, oh, okay, come on, please.
Outside caution when she was joking around 6.
Yeah, we can talk about that, and then I'll go.
Okay, I'm just saying I'm not advocating for that, right? I said it's terrible, but yeah, if a normal young man has someone across with an open window who's beautiful, right? I mean, it is going to happen. I did have when I was older, actually with Courtney, we lived next to across from an apartment building. Sometimes we spend the night like the evening on the porch, and there was a time when there was a beautiful young woman who took her clothes off without shutting her blinds, so it was like right there for us, and she saw us, and I don't know, I think that's her fault, but I mean, did I enjoy it? Did I enjoy it?
Yeah, you did. Read
Yeah,
this
I
comment.
did. Yeah, that's right. Well, I wasn't trying to hurt her feelings. I'm just saying you might want to close your blinds.
Most kids enjoy sports to let out aggression behaviors. Not. Yeah.
Those things which lead to orgasm. I think that it's wider than more than just simply or to like. I think there's a way in which sexuality is more than just simply like those things which lead to orgasm. I think that it's wider than that. So.
Okay. They still want to know about these broken glasses.
I wasn't saying.
Fuck it. You're a TikTok. Go ahead.
Oh, let me rewind it a little bit.
I said to her, we have to address this situation. With son.
And I've heard anger.
Like that, Starlight. I was frustrated because I felt like I was trying to do something. It's sometimes.
Hold on, here we go.
I threw it in her direction as a way of saying, like, well, you can ask any of my kids if I've ever been physically abusive towards.
Well, I did see you throw a microphone at her the other day.
I didn't throw it at her. I threw it towards the couch. It didn't hit her. You can ask her. She's right here. I didn't throw it at her. I threw it in her direction as a way of saying, like, well, you're not letting me do my thing. You could call that abuse, but I mean, I don't know that I would
threw it out of anger.
I was frustrated because I felt like I was trying to do something. It's sometimes when
kind of like getting your crutch and telling someone piss off.
It's not like that, Starlight.
Okay. Let's go on to the next clip.
You don't think the difference between physical violence and dropping a microphone?
You didn't drop it, Ben.
I gave it to her. In frustration. That's right. And I was crabby. I apologize for it. I'm not saying I'm perfect.
All right, I give up. Here you go, Grace. You're in charge. Bye.
Damn, Brian. Damn.
You see him throw the microphone at her?
I wasn't.
Fuck it. You're in TikTok. Go ahead.
Guys are having fun. And this.
Anyway.
Yeah, she totally played the victim there. I understand it.
And she played the victim. But
Yeah,
you made her a victim. Huh?
He's like low key, or not even low key. He's like misogynistic too.
Oh yeah. All right, here's the rage quit.
What the context is. But see, what's interesting about you is that you don't say why did Grace's brother go through her private phone messages? Isn't that a violation of her privacy?
What we're talking about is the sexting thing.
You don't seem to think that that's
I don't know,
crazy.
brothers, and no, like
You think
no.
that's perfectly okay to do to your older sister who's an adult?
Well, when did he go through it?
Well, she was 18. We had moved here, 18, maybe 19.
And there was a message in there from when she was 16?
No, it was text messages don't save for I
Yeah, they
I don't
do.
think text it was like a recent message. She said something jokingly about I don't know what it was.
I don't know.
you
Brothers and sisters do shit like that. They take each other's phone, they look
Okay,
at
but
it.
they're
It
wrong
happens.
to, Starlight. They're wrong to.
Well, yeah, it's wrong because he saw something
But
y'all
don't you
didn't want him to
don't
see.
you but don't you understand? He got this from his mother that there's something going on here, right? And then so he got paranoid because his mother wasn't living here at the time. Because she had one of her, I can't do this episodes. So I was taking care of all the kids in a new home. And he was here, and his mother had
Funny,
put
he
this thing
calls
into his
everyone a
mind.
victim when
Your
he
father
acts
is like a
like the biggest
murderer, a rapist, or
victim.
whatever, like loosely without saying it.
It's coming up.
And so he looked for evidence of that
I'll
to
speed it up.
justify, his anxiety or whatever. And I sympathize with him for that. But
Here
he
he's
shouldn't do
about
that.
to rage quit.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Look at this person's PFP, FU period, right? This is an antisocial person. So
Why do you say that?
Her emoji is FU.
No. Oh, but it's from a different community. It actually, I understand.
Okay, so
what it
yeah,
means.
that is an antisocial take. And I also didn't say flirting with my kids. Whatever, okay, whatever you want to call it. But I do kind of flirt a little bit with my daughter, but not really. But
what about the lick your panties thing?
that wasn't me. I had nothing to do with that.
You had nothing to do with that.
Right, I had nothing
I
to do with
heard
it.
otherwise. Now I haven't got.
Well, you could do this for the rest of your fucking life, Starlight, but you're an adult. This isn't fucking 7th grade. I'm not on trial for anything. So you can go fuck yourself. Fuck yourself.
Listen, hey, Ben,
fuck
wait,
yourself
whoa,
and all
whoa,
your
whoa.
fucking losers out there.
Ben,
Go fuck yourselves.
no,
Bye.
listen. Okay, fine. Look, Ben, I wanted you to come up because I had questions, sir. And then you just threw a tantrum and left. We were having a debate, right?
Oh my god.
I'll drop the link in here if people want to actually go and listen to the
Yeah.
whole conversation. He's something else.
Yeah, I don't think I would have
He's
had
exhausting.
the patience. I don't think I would have had the patience, to be honest.
He's very, very exhausting. That's why, like, after last night, I'm like, I've got to take a break from these motherfuckers. I gotta go back to the bushes.
Yeah, I hear these names coming up because I mean, there's not many like people like waiting for new locales to pop up, and I mean,
yeah. Well, they're on the chopping block. Original Owl is also covering them, and I didn't know that. I haven't watched any of her content. She covered a lot of the Latiti stuff.
Yeah, but she also, I heard she kind of like kissed up to MFW, and I hear I heard some like questionable stuff there too. Then again, I cannot really say anything because I never really like watched her. To be honest, I cannot.
Yeah, who, MFW or
No,
Owl?
the
Owl? Yeah,
Mhm.
I peeked in the other day just to hear because I think truthfully Trisha took her channel down or some shit.
Oh.
Yeah. And then Sam Telfer. I don't know. I haven't been watching all that fucking shit.
Yeah, there's stuff going on. DC Media Girl and that Hussy person and MFW.
See, I don't even know who DC Media Girl is.
The next time I'm gonna talk about Ski Mask a little bit too.
Oh, he got arrested.
And he's out already.
Yep.
Someone paid. He had a bond hearing. The judge said 500 for this, 500 for that, so it was 1,000.
And people donated.
And people were donating to get that guy out. So you are rewarding someone basically beat up his mother. So congratulations. I used to go in his chats every now and then, but then I saw like an exposing stream. It's actually on my
Yeah.
second channel. People
Oh.
check out my second channel. I have an exposing video. It's like 20 something minutes long about Ski Mask. You see the racism, you see threats that he does.
Have you
Yeah.
have you seen what he is like? His ex baby mama ex has a channel,
Mhm.
and oh
Yeah,
my,
I have that. He struck hers, but it's on my second channel. What she uploaded originally,
all
and
those
she came in my
texts and
comments and said thank you for uploading it.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's on my second channel, the infamous GL, and there's a if you I and when I saw that, I mean, I kind of felt bad for him, but like mental illness is not an excuse for everything, and he's known for punching women and this and that, and
Yeah.
I just can't like.
You won't catch me dead in that fucking
Yeah,
chat.
I mean, I am surprised how many women. It's all women. Like
Crazy.
it's great. And they, oh yeah, we love you. We stand. Yeah, well, let's beat up your mother some more. Yeah, we're
Mhm.
gonna give you this. Yeah,
He calls people
well,
the N-word all the time too.
that too.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm saying. It's been tolerated these days. He's doxing children. He's doing that. He literally pulled children's pictures up on stream. That's why he had strikes, because now that he's gotten with this community like they strike channels. Where he was before, he pulled that shit for years, like doxing children, doxing people left and right.
Yeah. And I know you don't like Bombshell, but he said some really fucked up shit about her and her dad. It was really,
he
really,
did.
really fucked up.
He pulled pictures of her dad up on his
Oh
stream.
yeah, he did. Yeah. Yeah. And
See, that's stuff. If people can think about me what I want, I can go very low when I'm angry. You will never catch me pulling someone's deceased person up on my street. Like that's you will never catch me doing that. Or someone's kid. No. Hell to the no.
do you know why he got arrested?
He was on probation, and he apparently did not go to the anger management things.
Okay.
And he did not he had to pay something. He didn't pay it. He didn't give shit. He was like streaming like all day. Like, when does he
Was
ever
been
fucking
smoking
sleep?
weed too, and that's why I was wondering because
And he
Michelle
looks bad.
Yeah.
He
Michelle
really
had
Mhm.
she'd been threatening to call his probation officer. That's why I was wondering.
She probably did. She probably did. Well,
She said she
but
was going
you know
to.
what? I don't support that stuff, but he said some horrible things about her killing her kid and stuff.
Yes, he did.
And he said some brutal shit about her, but she keeps going back over there too.
Mhm.
So, but he looks really bad. That's why he's staying awake all day and night. He streams
For
like I said.
days.
I don't watch these people, but I'm subscribed to pretty much
Same.
everyone. I just have to look in my subscriber feed, and every time I look, that guy is fucking live. Like
He
2,
doesn't
3.
sleep. He
Yeah.
never sleeps. It's
Yep.
fucking weird.
And he just
Hey, Kimmy.
he wasn't that bad. I mean, he's not my type. His or like he never was my type or anything. But now he really looks bad. Like he really looks bad. And people telling him, "Oh, you're so handsome and stuff." Nah,
Ew.
And
Needs to
does he
go get
even
some
bathe? Does he
sun.
even bathe? Does he even wash his clothes and stuff? Like when does he find the time to do that? Like, when is it become attractive to women to be at home all day streaming and smoking? And
Yeah.
when did that become attractive?
He does
to
nothing but roll blunts all day. I can't believe someone can stay high all the time like that. Did you see when he had that boil thing on his ear? It was
Yes.
nasty. And people were like flocking in there daily to get an update on his fucking ear.
Yeah. But I got burned out real quick. Like that
Uh-huh.
Michelle and Ski Mask stuff. I watched it I got burned out really quick from that. When the
Yeah.
Jen Bailey, I kind of I looked
Oh,
back
that
in when the
bitch.
Jen Bailey person came on his channel the first time. I was listening to her. She's
Yeah,
crazy.
she is absolutely nuts. I fell down
Didn't
that rabbit hole
people
too.
are saying that Amber called
She
cops and
did.
CPS on her.
She did. It's the audio's out there.
Okay. I saw some body cam, like there's like body cam footage
Uh-huh.
going
And you can
around of
hear her.
yeah.
Yeah, the cop calls her and they have a conversation in the squad car while, and that's when Amber says that she contacted CPS and all this shit.
Hmm. But didn't that Jen Bailey person like has like a battle with her own son or something? Or something, or like her son has a restraining order. Or I
Probably,
heard.
yeah, they always say her own kids have restraining orders on. She's got so many restraining orders, it's crazy. She goes live. I don't think she has been though. She got arrested. She went to jail. And people have, I guess she hasn't really been streaming since then, but she
Mm,
streams on Instagram. But there's a
mm.
channel over here that uploads every one of
Yeah,
them.
that's the one I saw. That's that
Mhm.
channel who has all the body cam footage of her
Yeah.
with the cops. I saw that one because I was searching for her channel and I could not find it, so I watched some clips because I was like thinking, who is that crazy
She's a
person
crazy
on
bitch.
fucking Ski Mask, like telling him, "Oh, you want to marry me, Ski Mask?" Like the
She
first
said
time
she
she was,
loved him by the
yeah,
end of the conversation, and he
and
was
you
like,
can tell they were like she was like they were like they were nice with each other, Amber and her, but you could tell uh, it was like almost like a rivalry. Like you could tell it's not they don't really like each other.
"No, nuh-uh." What's funny is like if you do okay, so that body cam footage I think was 3 months old when I played it, and so she was like that was around the time she was being friends with Jen Bailey while calling CPS on her.
Yeah,
But that bitch is crazy, so it's hard to say like, "Oh, you shouldn't have called the cops," because I think she was streaming and there was a guy laying on the floor, and she said that she was streaming his death.
oh my god.
Yeah, that one is a full-blown nutcase, and she
Mm.
will dox your entire life and call cops
Yeah,
on you and
she
yeah.
doxed on his panel the first time she was on there. Said she spotted someone in the chat. You come up here. You want to dox me? And then she doxed herself.
Yeah.
She doxed herself many times up there. The I could not. I was checking
Say
in on
my full name, my full name.
and she said her full name in the same sentence. Say my name, say my name, say my name. Dox me. I dare you to dox. And she doxes herself like a seconds later. Like it was.
She comes from the 90-day community and the Love After Lockup community. She hooked up with a guy named Clint from Love After Lockup.
Yeah, I heard that. See, that's I haven't watched Ski Mask. Then I saw a clip and I was like, who is that crazy person? And I went back and
Me
watched.
too.
Maybe
Yeah.
I should review. Maybe I should probably when I talk about him review that a little bit. She was
Yeah.
nuts. She was fucking nuts up there. Dox me, I dare you. And she dox like 4 or 5 people in that chat who she recognizes. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
One person from the 90-day community, her name's Terry Lynn.
Mm.
She has body cam footage, but it's from her police because Jen Bailey wouldn't stop calling the cops on her.
Mm.
Yeah. It's a whole mess. There's so
Yeah.
many Mercury is in retrograde and everything seems so weird right now. I don't know.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give Tiffany Marie some attention too. I'm not pleased with what I'm hearing with her asshole spreading, spreading self. Yeah,
Do you think
sending.
that's true though? Because I don't know how much I believe of them
Yeah,
saying.
I mean, Benny Keys is not the most credible.
Oh, you know, it's funny. The other night, I'm not trying to dog on Savage or anything, but Savage was on the panel over at Jenny's, and Honda was up there like ragging on Tiffany about Benny, and like Savage is sitting right there on the panel. Like you
No,
can't
wait
do
a
that.
minute. Wait a minute. When was that? Because Tiffany
Just
and
the
Ben
other
are,
night.
but Tiffany's not cool with them.
No, Hondo was kind of just ranting about Tiffany and how disgusting she is for trying to hook up with Benny Keys. And
Oh,
he's saying all this stuff like, who the fuck would want to hook up with that nasty motherfucker? And Savage is on the panel.
Well, we all have different tastes.
I know. I'm not trying to dog her. It was just
I would not.
interesting.
He would not be my first, and not my 100th, and not my 15,000s, and second choice.
No.
he would not be on my radar. But I mean, listen, I don't know. Maybe I don't even think Savage was really like wanting him or something. I think it was like a playful, probably. I don't know. I cannot see.
Well, we don't know much about what happened with him and Tiffers, or do we?
Savage is happily taken.
Right. I think
to
she
my
said
knowledge.
sometimes that, they kind of have an open marriage a little bit. I don't know. It's not my business. I could care
But
less.
Tiffany is such a fucking phony, flip-flopping, inconsistent, fake ass bitch. Like you went on a whole, but I'm gonna. I see. I don't really wanna. But her going back to Swamp Shell again, and like after she went on her exposing parade for months, like that's crazy to me. And then she strikes. What I heard is she allowed people to use her content when she exposed Bombshell for scamming, and now she's striking people who have that stuff on their channel.
Oh, okay.
That's how. Yeah.
Well, what was it? Oh, so my thing is, I think Valoma's insane.
No, I disagree.
I know we're not going to see eye to eye on that one, but I can't stand Valoma. I think I have a whole nother opinion on that.
Yeah, I disagree.
We'll agree to disagree.
Yeah. I don't know. Like we weren't like it's easy to say if it doesn't happen to you. Like I don't know. And people go at her kids. People do use her kid to go against her, and well,
yeah. Well, Valoma always wishes death on people and tells them the ways they can die.
well, you see, you said something angry. I say many times. I said when I'm angry, I say stuff, and so
I
see,
know.
that's why I kind of like because I have been in these situations where I said some where I said I haven't said some I don't think I ever said anything racist really, but like I said like low like really hurtful things when I
Do
know
you
it.
really think what I said was racist?
No, because I don't think you hate Jewish people, but it's insensitive to people who have it's insensitive to people who have Holocaust survivors in their family or are Jewish and feel strongly about the Holocaust. That's what I think. It's not racism, but it's very insensitive. Let's say insensitive.
I get that. I just don't think it's racist. Like I almost get that, if people want to call it anti-Semitic or whatever, but honestly, I just said something that I knew was going to fuck her up, and it wasn't right. But I can't take it back. I said it.
Yeah,
I
it's
won't
out
do
there.
it
I mean,
again. I'm not going to do it again.
but you have these, and the certain people will play these whenever they talk
Mm-hmm.
about you, and it's the same people who have racist memes in their Discord, who had who said lots of anti-Semitic things. Like, give me a fucking break.
People are gonna say Starlight's an anti-Semitic child doxer.
Yeah, that whole child doxing thing. That's Abe hears stuff. Abe goes around. He hears stuff, and he takes all. And when the right time comes, he will bombard you with that stuff he heard about you. He did it with me, and I forgave him one time. The next time he did it, after that I was done, and I stayed consistently done. I can't be cordial with him, I'm not fighting with him, but I'm not ever go on his channel. I tolerate him. If he would come here, I would allow him to a certain extent, but I'm not ever be really cool with him. Never.
And that's the thing. I knew better, and I told myself not to go on that panel. I came inside, and I was, getting in bed, and then I heard him say, "Come up here," and I should have listened to what I had already told myself, and just not even had gone up there. So I shouldn't have went up there. But speaking of child doxers, Lauren is a child doxer. Just saying.
Yeah, but when people say child doxing, I thought about this.
She actually did,
a while
though.
ago. Can you really dox a child? Like, I mean, you can. Like, showing a child is like morally wrong. But is it really doxing? Because I
No.
don't think you can
Not in the definition of the word.
children's info are not on Google or something. You can't, even if you know a child's first name or so, you cannot Google it because there's not an address. You will not
Exactly.
find a child's address. I had a conversation with someone about that, and like someone said to me, child doxing is non-existent. You cannot dox a child, and it's right, because I think under 18 you cannot really dox you cannot dox like a minor child, really. I mean, you can show a picture, which is morally wrong if you don't cover up a face or something, but it's not really doxing. And
You're not going to find their address and stuff, but I guess, yeah. Because, I mean, like, schools will put pictures of kids on their websites.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you cannot find a children's location or with their even like with what is it called when you reverse search a picture or something. I don't think you can. But I'm not encouraging people. You should not go around and post pictures like that. I don't want, me personally, I would never want anyone else's child or something that has nothing to do with my family. I would never, otherwise than my personal family, I want no other child on any device like that. I think it's creepy if people download someone else's child or something. I think it's kind of creepy. But some people do it, and
I was going to read UC's thing. She said, well, she did lose a child. I lost my little sister. I've been insane myself. And I sympathize with her. I do. I don't even want to imagine what it's like to lose a child. I completely sympathize with that. I don't think people should use her child against her. Maybe I haven't heard the clips or anything of when that happened, but I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, I'm sorry too.
I was going to ask you a question. What was it?
What was that stream? Did you see ML's Amanda Hooch's last stream? Because
yesterday or on her channel?
A while, like over a week or so ago, she made like a return, and someone hit me up on Discord and said there was shit talked about me and others. She had like asthma of all people, like who would let that fucking bullshitter who says nothing true comes out of his mouth? No,
someone who lost all their friends. That's who.
Yeah.
But yeah, she had him, and I think it was AC up there, and Huck's name came up. Yours, Ruse.
Yeah, see, that's what they do, and I'm telling you,
That's
Don't
why that
complain.
fucking stream isn't available.
Don't complain if Huck comes after you, Mandolin. Don't complain because I let Huck know that she has been talked about, and you let AC up on your panels and let them talk about Huck and shit. Huck does not play by the DC rules. Let me put it this way.
No, she doesn't.
Huck will dox you in a heartbeat. Huck will dox your family members in a heartbeat. So if you wanna deal with Huck, Mandolin, if you wanna have your private life discussed by Huck, then that's your problem. When you let people up on your panel go at her, then you cannot blame her if she retaliates at you. She's gonna hold you accountable. And she, like I said, she doesn't play. See, I'm like you lucky that I kind of play by the rules, so I'm not gonna dox or anything. I don't even know about Amanda like that, but I'm just saying you're lucky that I'm not on that level, but Huck doesn't give a shit. Just saying. You might want to shut people up when on your panels when they like people like AC who like to put shit from his own agendas on other people's streams. You might want to shut him up because Hux might gonna deal with you.
Well, I don't know what I did to piss Huck off, or she's just taking up for Lauren or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it's the latter because I don't think she dislikes you like that or something.
Yeah, I leave her alone.
Yeah.
Because I don't want her to come for me.
Hi, Shelly. Good to see you. Yeah, when I was hearing that, like, I was like, what? Like, someone told me in Discord. I was like, why the fuck am I being discussed on her fucking panel? Like, you better tread lightly with me, Hooch. You better tread lightly. We can have a whole discussion about scamming, and I'm telling you, like, I might catch you on a panel where it's neutral. Like, I don't know where she goes, but I know she went on FOD one time, or she's over on Queen Bee, dripping wet, thinking about Laura.
Right.
The next
I am
time
so fucking tired of hearing about Laura.
If I ever tune in and I catch her on a panel, I might go up there and tell the world in front of her about scamming. Then
It's
we're
funny
gonna
how they
talk.
won't address that. They'll address everything else that trolls say to them or whatever, but you sure won't chime in on what happened with all that money that hooker grifted from people. What happened to it?
Yeah. What's with the cat food?
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking cat food.
Yeah.
It's weird.
So, like, and what AC is doing is weird too, in my opinion. Like, I don't go on like in other communities and talk about Steph. Like, I talk about Steph with people that are familiar with her. I don't go in like I go in sometimes in smaller communities. I never bring anything up from drama. I enjoy the break from drama in like little places every now and then. I never hear you go in fucking other communities talking about Mandolin. Like, why do these people go on other communities, bringing up Ruru, bringing up Rebel, this and that, and putting a target on them, pretty much?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, and I don't come for me, but sometimes I have a little bit of a soft spot for AC. I don't know why. Because like when I think he, is doing better, he'll do something like, going on a panel like that and talking about people that are not even part of the conversation. But I think they just see it as a, oh, I can jump up here and say whatever the fuck I want and get away with it. And Manda sits there and lets them.
No, and I mean,
she didn't stop him not one time.
Yeah, and that's on you. That's on you now. Now I'm not invested, but now you have my attention. Let me put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And having my attention is probably not what you want.
No.
It's probably not what you want.
Marla Hooch, I can't.
No, because I go up there and cuss her out.
Who, Manda?
Yeah.
Oh,
in a
I'd love to
heartbeat.
watch all on a panel.
And not only that, I wanna hear about scamming. I
Yeah.
want to hear about scamming, how she justifies that hooker scammed the community, why she's scissoring with a scammer, why she has no problem with it, why she's showing herself like nothing happened.
Yeah, they want to address that. But if a troll comes in the comments and says one thing, they're live about it. But you want to
Yeah.
address that, what, 50K? I can't remember how much it totaled up to. Quite a large amount. And you still got evicted.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And I don't know if you heard it, but I called the people out who have hooker in their chats. Like I said, like, how can you call, like, I used Bombshell for an example. Like, and Bombshell is a scammer, but like you want to call one scammer out and you have another scammer in your chat and say hi to that scammer. Like, you see that's not mixing, that doesn't make any sense.
Do they go in chats?
I could name channels where I saw them.
Really?
But I'm not gonna do it. I mean, the channels know them, you know, out of respect, I'm not gonna say names, but they know who let them, who hooker hangs out.
Well, Lycan lost his channel.
Oh yeah. See,
But
that's
they're
another one. That's another
Uh-huh.
one when people said cancel culture, and I'm like, cool. Like, I give you Robbie for an example. I know Robbie likes Lycan, and I know Robbie spoke out about cancel culture, and I disagree with him because Lycan struck many people falsely. Lycan strikes like a motherfucker when you use a little bit of him. He struck channels down, many channels
See,
down.
I didn't know that.
So to me, it's all karma. Same with Molly. Like, I have no sympathy for certain people when they lose their channels.
Mm-hmm.
I never played any of his, but I know a couple of people, Brutally Lauren, people in her area, that he struck down maliciously.
All of
So
them, you see, all of them. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know he was doing
Mhm.
that. Yeah, that's what. See, I don't like the taking down of channels thing. I do think there's an exception to the rule. Like, I have no problem saying that I played a big part in getting Rex's channel fucking shut down, and I don't regret that for a fucking second. But
Yeah.
if someone's just criticizing you, like, let's take Wendy V, for example. Like, she pisses me the fuck off, but I'm not gonna go take her channel down. Maybe.
Yeah, because I mean, if she would I'm sure, like, I don't know, like, see, I cannot even watch streams where I'm being discussed. I'm
I
getting
can't
anxiety.
either.
I'm getting so my anxiety got so bad I cannot even search my own name. Like, that's why I had to
Right.
take a break to these streams that made about me. I took before I end up like that Avery Shannon chick who loses her fucking mind, or like, take a fucking break from YouTube. I'm telling you, I'm relaxed now. I'm chilling, but I was on the brink of like flipping out, and when I'm flipping out, I'm being like malicious. Like, I would say things, and I would come up here
Mhm.
and say brutal stuff about people. And before I did that, I was like, okay, I'll take a break and do
Chill
other things. I booked a vacation, met with family
Yeah.
later on, and did other things. And before I
Just
end
kinda
up like
reset yourself.
because that Avery Shannon chick is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura,
And
Laura, 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 Laura. I mean, I don't understand how these people are bringing in 800 people by talking about Laura. I don't
Well,
get it.
I could say something, Laura. Don't get mad at me. It's 100 for each tooth.
See, that's like, I've already fucking poked. Like, Laura's so easy to make fun of. It's
But
just
I don't have
easy.
she doesn't bother me like
No,
Laura.
not
But I was
anymore.
like,
Like, we went at her for years.
Yeah.
Years.
The only thing that I was shaking my head was like that whole like defending like how she defended Molly. But I mean, it paid off for her, I guess. I mean, all the Molly
We
people.
know why she was
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
that.
I mean, I get it. But I was like, are you fucking serious, there, Laura?
Laura's all back in the drama.
Uh-huh.
But I can't believe people are bringing in 800, almost 1,000 people sometimes just fucking up there talking shit about Laura.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of catching up to do. Yesterday I was listening a little bit about that Avery Shannon person. I was like, oh, I have to probably look into that. And that Jim Terry guy is out here with Rolling Stone. There was like an article in Rolling Stone. I saw like a little clip where he's like a big time tragedy pimp apparently. Like he uses families to like. I have to look into that. But then again, I don't really want his attention.
No, you don't, because Laura got his attention. Did you see when that had happened? It was bad. It was after her son's father died, and he was like,
I have these clips on my channel. I have these clips where he called in on her show, where he put her face on her T-shirt and you know, talked about her kid.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah. All I'm gonna do is probably reviewing like play like a clip where he was talking to some woman and she was exposing him and he was on her panel arguing with her and she's
Yeah, you don't want his attention. But that's what when I talked about Jen Bailey, I was like, don't just reporting the news here, you know. I don't need Jen Bailey calling the cops on me.
Yeah, she might scream your real name on stream and then says, dox me, I dare you to dox me. Anna, how do you feel? Like I said it earlier, I'm kind of desensitized and I know it's wrong, but when it comes to doxing, I'm kind of desensitized. I see so much doxing everywhere like that I'm kind of desensitized.
I haven't seen too much of it lately, to be honest. Personally, I haven't. Knock on wood, I'll get doxed later today, or my family. But yeah, I think I'm getting desensitized to too much, which is probably why I went really low on Lauren.
Yes.
Because I would never say that.
Yeah, I haven't heard I have not like you had arguments on panels with people and I have not heard you say anywhere where near that. I mean you're gonna get your 3 days or something of people calling you this and that, and every time and you've been brought up that's the backlash of these things, these clips. Every time everyone's gonna make an expose, then they're gonna put that clip in. Oh look, she was anti-Semitism and there sits the hypocrite on panel, and that's why I'm not
we're all
outraged.
hypocrites at the end of the
I'm
day.
not outraged. Like I don't think it's cool what you said. I think it's distasteful. But I'm not my outrage knowing that people say so much worse all
That's
around
the
me.
thing. It's like, God, y'all think that's bad? Like, have you seen what some of these other people say? Yeah. I guess it comes with the territory. I'll take my lashings.
We all have it's everyone's time is coming.
Yeah, no one's perfect, Wendy Piss. Bitch. Anyhow, I guess I'm gonna jump down.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream in a few seconds. Thanks for coming up.
Thanks for
and thanks
having
to
me
Lauren
up.
also, and thanks.
Yeah,
nice
Lauren, go
talking
fuck
to you.
yourself. All right, German lady.
And you
We'll
are
see
not
next
fed. And you are not fed.
I know. I don't have to prove myself, that fucking idiot.
Yeah, you have to probably like they all demand like I do certain things. They probably gonna demand you stepping on a scale next. Yeah, that's
yeah.
about to
Oh
happen.
yeah. But for me, it just gives me more reason to not want to do it. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna cam up because go fuck yourself. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. But thanks for having me up, and
Okay, you take care.
hopefully people listen to this, and because they're gonna be like, "Oh, when are you gonna own it, Starlight? Just own it."
I
I've
think you
owned
know
it.
that you fucked up. I know. I
Oh, I
didn't
knew
see
as
you
soon as I
deny
got
it.
off that panel, I was like, I said, "Oh man, I fucked up. I fucked up."
Yeah.
Sorry. All right. I'll see you guys
Okay, take
later.
care.
Bye,
Bye,
German lady.
Starlight. Okay, so we covered that. Oh, now, see, I've gotten over 3 hours. But I will go live the next couple days or something when I find time. And I will be on camera probably the next time. Yeah, I'm gonna be on camera next time when I'm gonna be prepared more with clips from Ski Mask and stuff. I'm gonna talk about Molly and Tiffany Marie and all this. I already have the notes written down, but this was not planned. So this was like a last minute decision when I saw the clip of Starlight, and then I saw in my notifications that a certain someone clipped it, and I was like, oh, here we go. And I was like, okay, I have to shake my rust off here and give my 2 cents. And I don't dislike Lauren. Me and her get along. It is what it is. Yeah. But isn't that on the same level? Like, I'm not going to say it's okay, but I remember when I was younger, and I'm not sure nowadays, but when I was younger, like, I'm talking about Germany, I'm not talking about US. So when I was younger, someone said, when someone was very thin, when someone was very skinny, I remember people like saying, "Oh, you look like," and I'm quoting. It's not me saying it. I'm quoting, like it was of course in German, but I'm translating it right now. So people were saying like to a person that when they was very skinny, you look like a starving African or something like that, something to that extent. I remember people saying stuff like that. So I don't think that shit would fly these days. But I remember people like saying stuff like when someone was very skinny or this and that. Mm. Yeah, yeah. It's like saying you look like a cancer patient. You look at your yes, yes, exactly. Yeah, to me it's like on that same level, which is insensitive to cancer patients, Ethiopians, Africa. But is it really racist? Is it really anti-Semitic? Did she, anti-Semitism to me is like when you say stuff like, yes, they deserved it, or like all Jewish people are this, all Jewish people do that, this, like there's certain things that are really anti-Semitic, or you use that Kike, or you use, I don't even know all these slurs. There's a couple of slurs, but I don't know off the top of my head. If you use that, then I don't know. To me, it's not racism. To me, what she did, it was very insensitive, and you can say cruel because Lauren you know has a grandmother who is a Holocaust survivor. Hi, Stacy. Hi, infidel lady. Who else? Hi, Keith Yutzi. Hi, Dr. Yerk. Let me remove Jesus Christ. By the way, if you have a second, please hit the thumbs up. You can share this out. All the links are in my descriptions. Let me drop the link to my second channel before I go. Oh, by the way, no. Let me look real quick. I'm gonna do some uploads. I have some Molly clips that I'm probably gonna put on my second channel. Then I have the clip. I haven't uploaded yet, but it will come when Savage was fighting with the truth on Queen Bees. I have that clip in my vault. That clip will be uploaded on my second channel, maybe even today. I'm not gonna sure. This is my second channel. Subscribe. And yeah, it was nice, being back. I appreciate everyone who was listening, everyone who was lurking, everyone who gives a thumbs up, everyone who missed me. And I try to come on here probably maybe once every 2 weeks or once every week, because I don't know how to do it, but when I find time, I will do something. It's just not my first priority. Let me put it this way. It's not, I don't care if my channel grows. The numbers are not really, it's not, I don't have an interest to make lots of money around here. I don't have an interest to get ever 10,000 subs. I think the subs that I have right now are perfectly fine. People are not I'm not want to have 8,000 subscribers and then I get the same amount that I have now in chats or videos. That's I'm perfectly fine with what it is now. I'm not gonna try to be PewDiePie or something. So, but be prepared. I had got myself a new camera, and I'm gonna be on camera more when I go live, and maybe even on other people's channels, because I'm sick and tired of people using fake altered images portraying me a certain type of way. So I'm gonna go. I have been hitting the gym. I have done yoga. I have been doing all kinds of shit. I was active as a motherfucker. I'm outside. I was on vacation. I'm not the days of this and that. I'm in a shape. I'm in good shape right now. I wouldn't say I'm skinny. I'm never gonna be skinny, but I lost I lost some weight. So I'm I dropped. Another thing is this: I had a habit of drinking these vanilla, cinnamon cappuccinos, coffee, this and that, and I dipped it all, and nowadays I only drink water and tea. For the last 3 weeks, I only drink water and tea, and I feel a difference. No coffee, and I skipped coffee completely. Yeah. Nah. And I want to talk about that tonic stuff. Maybe I'll even talk about Bird in court. Birdie Bird, who was in my chat here under an alt account. Don't think that I don't know who that Dingleberry person is, Bird. So we're gonna maybe play Bird in court. People who know who Bird is, I might play that clip and review. Maybe I'll let people on my panel and do it with me. There's so many things that I have on my agenda and for the future. Yeah, and people who take up for Tonic, that's another thing. I heard that AC goes on other people's communities excusing what Tonic did. Get the fuck out of here. And he has not done this. This was not his first time. He just was caught. He was way too comfortable with his voice on the but I'm saying too much right now. Wait till my next stream and stuff when I play these voice clips, when I play the recording of the court. You can tell he was way too comfortable in that fake wellness call he did on someone. And that person, Tonic, was moderator for TNT, by the way, and the Skank and other people. So if you have Tonic in your chat, if you have Tonic on your panel, you have a swatter up there. Just saying. I dare you, Skank, to have Tonic up on your panel. I dare you. So with that being said, thanks for stopping by. UC Boss, much love. Ash, take care. Infidel, Starlight, thank you. Thank you, Lauren. Everyone who watched. Once again, this is my second channel. I dropped the link in the chat. If you want to send me a tip, my PayPal is in the description. And yeah, take care, everyone. GL has finally left the building. Bye.